Welcome back, everybody. This is the Virlinia 2 campaign, and it is session number 13. So, last time, the croutons fought a group of disguised demons in Akuma no Haha's tea house in Tanoshimi Pass. Milo fell, struck dead by the black slime ejected by the most horrid of the foul-horned creatures, but Mother Akuma arrived in time to revive him. She then sought the adventurer's help to retrieve a powerful amulet guarded in a nearby cave. But danger is afoot, as the last party to venture there a few days ago have yet to return. So after a long rest, the party rises from their separate rooms on a chilly Donnerstag morning as the effects of last night's mochi begin to affect them. Having spent now an entire week together, solving mysteries and vanquishing wrongdoers, the party is reflecting on the many odd strangers they've met in recent days. Siri, who did not eat a mochi last night, wakes up with the clarity of the last scenes of a very vivid dream, where she imagines herself playing rock, paper, scissors with the half-orc baker wearing a floral print dress who would pick you up by cart near the Kilikeen forest. And in this dream, Siri imagines outwitting this baker at every move. The baker plays scissors, but Siri plays hammer.
What?
Baker plays hammer out of jealousy, and Siri throttles her with paper. And the baker plays scissors again to try to trick Siri, but Siri deftly selects a hammer once more, and with every gesture of her fist, she imagines beating this baker until the baker gets smaller, less powerful, less exuberant, until she shrinks to the size of a tiny crumb and utters her last word. Yamo. And Siri wakes up.
That was really weird.
Since when is the rock a hammer?
That's what I was thinking. It's hammer, paper, scissors. It's hammer, parchment, shears.
Okay.
Folder, parchment shears.
Folder, parchment, shears, exactly. She'll get up. Okay. She'll just get up, make sure she still has everything that's hers. Make sure Ash is still alive. And we were taking watches through the night. So I'm going to just say Elena was the one who was on last watch, because that's just easier for me to do. I have to now find the tab again.
So, the only thing Elena really noticed during the last watch is that the temperature in the tea house seems to have gotten slightly chilly. Maybe there's some interesting weather happening today.
Okay. Siri's going to put her armor on. She is fully armored, and head out for breakfast. And, stop by Elena on the way. Say, you want to go to breakfast? And Elena will be like, yes, breakfast, great. I'm a voice actress. And yeah, they'll head to breakfast. They don't wake everyone else up because they feel like they need as much sleep as possible.
Okay.
Although Elena will probably knock on Yobi's door just
for the kicks.
Yeah, exactly.
As the party makes their way to the breakfast room, you see the female servers kind of preparing. It looks like a really big sort of hot pot with vegetables and big blocks of tofu simmering in this chili red broth. And they've prepared some bowls for you with chopsticks and spoons to spoon up the broth. So as you sit down, they lay out some napkins, inviting you to the breakfast table. Nearby the front desk, you see Akuma no Haha standing there with the front desk clerk Maeda, and they seem to be looking at the ledger of past guests who have been staying in the tea house. And of course, as you enter the room, they both turn over to you and welcome you. Akuma walks over and says, Good morning. How did you sleep?
Good morning. I'm Siri. We slept well. Are you looking over the ledger for people who stayed here and might have been demons?
Yeah. Well, after you asked such brilliant questions last night, Maeda and I decided to investigate some of the names on the ledger to see if maybe we could see any patterns or if we knew anybody who has stayed here recently.
Anything interesting?
I mean, I feel like I must stay here at the tea house, but some of the names do sound like they are related to families in the nearby area. The Ween family, for example, I know live in the city of Hazelward, which is west of Tanoshimi Pass.
And Ween was one of the party last
Little
year.
P, Little P was here a few days ago, and them and their whole adventuring team went in search of my amulet hidden in a cave, and they have yet to return. I don't know. And she looks very worried. She's wiping her forehead like it's sweating. She is sweating. It's not like it's sweating. She is sweating. I'm very worried about where P and the gang.
Do you think he might have had some ulterior motives in going to fetch if he's part of the demon, maybe related?
Ooh.
That wasn't a full sentence, but you get what I mean.
I know not such thing would transpire. I know there's only one way to get to the cave, which is here through my tea house. So if he were to have stolen the amulet and escaped off the mountain somehow, that would have been a miraculous feat of strength.
Okay, interesting. Well, I mean, we'll keep an eye out for him when we go in there.
Please do.
Yeah, do you have any other items or helpful tips or anything like that might help us in this cave?
What do you mean exactly? I'd be happy to help you. And she and Mayeda and the other servers are preparing some packages for you to take as rations for the rest of the day.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Do you have any interesting weapons that any adventurers have left behind or anything like that might help us, or any spells or potions, healing potions?
She shakes her head no and says, not here in the tea house, but I do know of other interesting and powerful magical items in the area. I just don't have any time right now to search for them on my own. But maybe we can work a deal together. If you can prove your worth by finding the amulet in the cave, we can talk more about other magical items in the area.
That would be wonderful. That's actually, we came here to talk to you about that in the first place. As we complete the war on drugs, we start the MI. So, that would be a great deal for us to make, since that was our intention coming here in the first place.
Akuma no Haha is very pleased with your intentions. She sort of bows at you and takes a few steps back.
She bows back. She walks away, bowing, and we'll sit down for breakfast.
Okay.
Is everybody up?
Yeah, Milo's up.
Smells good in here.
Going to town on the breakfast. So, sounds like we gotta go to the cave then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, eat your breakfast. And,
Do you think it's going to be cold in the cave? Like, should we get... Or, like, damp? I've never been into a cave before, so...
Well,
It gives me damp.
colder than outside. That's for sure.
I'll wave someone over to ask them what kind of tools and materials we need.
So, flashlight.
Mayeda walks over to the table. Her long black hair is draped over her kimono outfit, and she kind of turns her head quickly so that her hair falls in Milo's face. And she says, we do have some spare winter coats for all of you. It seems like some of you are already outfitted with those. Torches? Are you in need of torches, or do you have the magic ability to enter the cave?
We should maybe bring up serious character sheet.
For those of you who don't have night vision, just saying.
I don't have
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I could use a torch or two. That'd be great.
She nods and turns around quickly, and the other side of her hair kind of falls in your face, and she rushes to the front desk and retrieves 3 torches and brings them back to the party. She hands them to you, Milo.
Oh, thank you.
And any other creatures you know about that live in this cave?
I don't know how much Akuma has told you, but I do believe that the cave must be dangerous, given the fact that Catherine and her party mates have not returned in a few days. So I worry that the guardian of the cave, the legend of the guardian is real, and that there is some creature or demon that lurks within.
Okay, well, I guess we'll come back and tell you what it is so you can tell future travelers to.
Do we know the legend from last game?
Yeah, she said there was like a guardian, but I don't think she said what it was.
Yeah, Yobi, how would you ask the question to my
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't want to, ask it in case we already know it. So, what's this legend you're talking about? What kind of guardian we have?
I think it's a creature with a big head and many teeth. I've seen large animal-like footprints in the area, but I'm not a hunter or tracker myself, so I don't exactly know where such a creature would reside. But perhaps the cave where the amulet is. I don't know. Maybe someone brave like you could find out for me. And she kind of winks a little bit in your direction.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll do.
Okay, well, everybody ready? Everybody got their pants on? Armor? Everybody has armor?
Oh yeah, I've been armored up since the incident.
That's what we're calling it now, the incident?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just not really ready to handle it emotionally, so I figured I'd just relabel it and move on,
And so you're feeling okay to go into this cave, though, Milo?
But yeah, I want some good old-fashioned revenge.
Oh, okay. That is not necessarily healthy, but we'll work on it.
Well, everyone copes in their own way, I suppose.
Hey, just imagine that he's taking shots at the breakfast table.
Yeah.
Mayeda hands each of you a package of fruit and little tea sandwiches. They're all sort of wrapped in like a silken cloth. And she says, this should be enough to keep you well fed for 3 meals. Hopefully you'll be able to go to the cave, retrieve the amulet, and come back here tonight or tomorrow.
Milo's halfway done with this by the time they get to the cave.
He's chomping.
We still have soup hats, don't we? We have some soup hats. 2?
Some what?
Soup hats.
Oh yeah, we have soup hats, yeah.
Okay. I don't know how else to explain it.
No, we have rations too, I think, from before, but I'm not sure. From Mashina.
Yeah, we do.
Let's get this bread.
Let's get this bread.
Say
Alright,
Siri,
moving to the
I
cave.
guess.
Milo leads.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. Wait,
okay.
I have to grab my other character.
Milo, as you start walking out, Mayeda walks with you along the wooden floorboards of the tea house onto the stone bridge leading to where the hot springs are. And she points. She points in the direction about 100 feet south towards the entrance of a cave. And she says to you all, good luck. The journey should not lead you too far. The other side of the cave is only a short climb away. Be vigilant as you search further here on Tanoshimi Mountain. And she sort of bows and starts walking backwards.
While she bows, Milo smacks her in the face with his own hair. Just to get her back.
Can I
Yeah,
insight check her? Can Siri insight check her?
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, 6.
6. You believe Mayeda to be very honest and trustworthy.
Lane? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Good to know.
Did I get her good with my hair?
Yeah, as you get her with the hair, she looks back at you and a little bit down, and you can see there's like a little bit of a smile that's crept up on the right side of her face. But she continues walking away from you.
I walk away from her. Towards the
Feels
cave.
weird walking towards this cave with clothes on.
You know, I much preferred it yesterday, but we all saw where that led. So I suppose I'm just gonna stay chained up here in my mail here.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Waddle on in.
Let me see where everybody is right now. Okay, so everybody is kind of standing in front of this cave. You see a few rocks, actually, to walk into the center of the cave. And it is majestic and yet frightening. The entrance of the cave is a large skull, which gives off some sort of demonic vibes, the nature of which you are all unsure. But from where you stand, you can kind of see a little bit into the mouth of the skull, and you can see that it leads to another pathway on Mount Tanoshimi. You see that the skull on the current level has mostly been sealed off with well-placed rocks and planks of wood. Again, from where you're standing, you can see that it wouldn't take very long for you to remove all of those planks, should you decide to walk through the mouth of this skull. So some small cracks are ever apparent, to the extent that you can see like a fracture, a series of fractures that forms a line to the very top of the skull, and sitting on top of the skull is a winged bat, kind of perched there. You're unsure what it's waiting for, but it is there, ever watchful. What would you all like to do?
Lena will start moving away planks and stuff. But, like, keep an eye on the weird bat.
Okay.
I want to say hi to the bat and wave at him. Hi, bat.
Okay. You're not sure, Ash. It almost looks like the bat kind of flicked its wing and maybe it waved back. You're not sure. Maybe if you could communicate with it somehow, you would know what its intentions were.
Yeah, does the bat look any way similar to the man Siri was talking to yesterday? Before shit went down?
Who's asking that question?
Siri.
Oh,
It's like
sitting right
about the
here.
naked
give
people.
me a yeah. I know what you're talking about. Give me an insight check.
I'm gonna roll my tiny die. Oh, that's much better than the other one. Oh, 18.
18. The bat, as much as you, so it's a totally different shape. The only thing that you can see would be in common is the man that you were speaking to yesterday had jet black hair, and like the fur and color on the bat's body is also a dark black color.
I was just wondering. Can I speak with animals?
Siri. He waved me.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see anything of that sort. Do we have any of those potions left? If not, I can speak with the guy, but I don't want to spell on talking to him.
That's a good question. Why can't I find my inventory? There it is.
I think we already used the one that we had gotten.
I have a potion of acid resistance, but not.
All right, I can't speak with animals. And speak bat. Say, hey bat, did you wave at my friend?
That's the sound I imagine bats make.
Yeah. Everybody else hears screeching noises, but that's Milo. Milo, you hear the bat say, "Did your friend want to be waved at?"
Well, I'm pretty sure she initiated it, so I think so.
Then yes, I waved at your friend.
Oh, well, that's awful kind of you. How long have you been here, bat?
A couple of turns of the big white orb.
A couple months, sounds like. Well, that's...
Oh, if that's what you call it.
Yeah, I suppose that's what we call it. I'm sure other people call it something somewhere else, but that's what I call it, at least. So what's your name, bat?
Bartholomew.
And what brings you to these parts? Have you lived here your whole life?
My very short life, yes. I've lived here in these chilly mountains.
Do you know what's in this cave, by chance?
Dead bodies.
Oh, well, that's not good. Do you know what's causing those dead bodies?
Probably demons.
Oh, well, that's also not great.
The bat, Bartholomew shrugs its shoulders.
Oh, come on, Bartholomew. Those were people in there getting killed by those demons. You got any advice for us? We're about to go in there and see if we can help out in any way. I mean, stuff to look out for, stuff to, you know.
I think there is a demon in the cave.
Oh, you said that. We're well aware.
Just one. Ask him if it's just one.
Is it just one, or is there a bunch in there?
Oh, I haven't flown that far into the cave, so I think there is a demon near the front of the cave, but if there's anything else back there, I haven't seen it.
Oh, joy. Oh, boy. All right.
Ask him if he wants to come with us, I say, while heaving a very heavy object away.
Do you want to come with us?
He can ride on my shoulder.
You can ride on Ash's shoulder, she's offering.
Oh, but why would I come with you? It sounds like you want to do something dangerous.
Well, you could help us out. You could alert us if anyone's coming or anything like that. You know, you could just keep an eye out.
Can you make a persuasion check, Milo? It's kind of interested, but it's also a little wary.
17 on that.
17. It says, how about this? We can go through this part of the cave together, and then when we get to the other side, I will have to fly around and see if there's anything else dangerous before I decide to continue on. How about that?
I'd say that's a good deal. We can see where that gets us.
It's flapping its wings, and you can see its eyes are looking really happy. It says back to you, Milo, so your friend wants me to sit on her shoulder?
Oh, yeah. She's ready for it. Get on over there.
And she won't strike at me or attack me?
Oh, no way. Look at her. She's so innocent. I don't think she's ever done anything wrong in her life.
The bat, Bartholomew nods his head and he flies over and lands curiously onto Ash's shoulder.
I bet.
It screeches at you.
We're gonna be good friends, aren't we, Milo?
She says she wants to be friends with you, Bat.
The bat nods its head and kind of uses one of its wings to pat the top of Ash's head on her head.
This is Bartholomew, by the way, everyone. This is Ash. This is Siri. This is Olena. This is Yobi. And we're the crew. Croutons, if you want to be formal, but you don't have to. So I guess let's head on in. See what happens.
Bartholomew.
Anybody going to help me tear these things away?
I got a
You're
bat
doing
on my
great.
shoulder. I can't help right now.
Bartholomew seems delighted when you say the name of your party and asks you, Milo, speaking of croutons, you happen to have any bread with you? I'm a little hungry.
I hold out some of my berries and ration and say, this is all I have left. I ate the majority of it. I apologize.
He leaps off of Ash's shoulder, kind of near your wrist, and starts pecking away at the berries. He seems delighted. It's at this moment that Olena, with a little bit of sweat, or what, she's glistening a little bit, has finished removing the planks and boards, and you see a very clear pathway to enter the mouth of this skull.
I'm joking. Everything's fine. Alright, people, we ready? Entering a cave.
Let's go.
Is it dark? Should I light a torch?
It's actually not dark because it's morning, and the reflection of the sun onto the snow means that it's actually quite visible on the other side.
Onward and upward, seaward and skyward.
That's a lot of words, but let's go.
Well, that was just lovely, if you ask me.
I could
I'm a
have.
poet. Oh, recalculating.
Ah.
My eyes need to adjust.
Any ideas on which way to go, Bart? Is it all right if I call you Bart?
The bat says, "Oh, okay, you're not a bat. You can call me whatever name. If you want to call me Bart, you can call me Bart."
Oh, I appreciate it. I mean, I don't want to disrespect you, though, so you just let me know. I'll call you by your full name.
He sort of uses one of the wings to cover his face, and he says, "Oh, you care about my feelings." And he flies back over to land on Ash's shoulder. All the party is now standing on another part of Mount Tanoshimi. You see a pathway that forks in two directions, and it's also at this time that you notice some fairly large snowflakes begin to fall, like dancing crystals in the air, and they all sort of fall lightly onto the powdery ground below. It's a little chilly, but you're all wearing winter gear and coats, so you're thankful to be warm with the gear that you've brought with you. And you can see, let's see, Ash, from where you're standing, you can see there are other pathways down either direction of the fork. So if you go either left or right, you can see that there are other places on this mountain too.
There's a lot of options, guys.
Probably should have asked, directions.
That's the bet. Maybe he flew around here. Where's the demon?
Bart, which way should we head? Do you know the safest path?
Bat shrugs its shoulder and says, I don't know. How about I fly around and see what's going on?
Oh, that'd be great.
So Bart kind of takes off and flies around in the area. The party is starting to feel a little more chilly as the snow has begun to pick up ever so slightly.
Yuri's gonna start walking left.
In my experience, it's always best to go left.
I'll go too.
And Elena is catching a snowflake on her hand and trying to draw it as quickly as possible before it melts.
Okay, so let me see. Ash and Siri are starting to the left, and Yobi is going with you. Elena is eating snow. Okay. Siri, since you're leading the party in that direction, could you make a perception check, please?
Certainly.
Well, certainly.
God. What would it be like to roll well? 10.
Siri, you notice small flakes of frost and ice slowly form in the air and then quickly melt and drop to the ground. So it's like the temperature is freezing in different spots in the air around you. It's very unusual.
I was gonna say, is that normal? Okay.
Pretty unusual.
I feel like we might not be alone.
I saw it in the movie when temperature drops, it's usually ghosts or demons.
Who's saying that, Yobi?
Well, yeah, you.
Victor.
Well, Yobi knows from Victor. They watched the movie together.
Oh,
This is Victor.
What? Bart flies
What's a
back
guy?
and says,
Yeah. What's a movie?
yeah, what's that guy talking about? I've never heard that word.
You can understand him? That's what it's...
Bart says, no, I can only understand you, Milo. And he flies back over and lands on your shoulder for a little bit. He's kind of like looking around. He says, there's fog coming. We probably want to get indoors soon. I think there's another cave at the end of this pathway. And he's kind of pointing down the fork, down the pathway of the fork that Siri and Ash are not going down.
I've always said we should always go right.
yes, you have.
Oh, blind loyalty. I love it.
Bart flies back to land on Ash's shoulder, and he's kind of like covering himself with his wings and trying to get warm. He's chattering.
I'm gonna pull out one of my extra sets of clothes, and I will drape it around him, and I will like make a little nest on my shoulder for him with my clothes.
As you do this, Ash, you kind of feel like he's putting his rodent-like face to touch your cheek, and he's nuzzling your cheek a little. It seems joyous.
Oh my god! I like give him a little pat on the head and say, "You're doing great, Bartholomew."
Ash, is at this moment that you notice that, and Milo also notices, the fog is picking up. Patches of icy fog start swirling around the party, and the only things distinguishable in front of you is a darkness that has started to fall onto this part of Tanoshimi Pass. Ash, could you make a perception check, please?
Mm-hmm. That is 19.
19. Ash, you're noticing kind of you're noticing some tee-hees, some like chuckling, some laughter coming from the direction about 40 feet south of you. It sounds like
You guys hear that? You hear that? Some giggling from like.
everyone else can also make a perception check if you like. Right now, Ash is the only one who hears it. Elena doesn't hear it.
13 for Siri, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh, Siri doesn't hear it.
Yeah. Okay. So
5 for Yobi.
Yobi doesn't hear it.
Oh my god. I think you're going crazy, yeah.
What?
I don't hear anything.
I swear, I hear laughing down there.
When you say this, Bartholomew says to Milo, "Do you hear that laughing down there?"
Ah, fuck.
Oh well, you're not the only one that hears it, Ash. Bart over here hears it, and that's just creepy. Can I do a divine sense and see if I sense like an evil?
If we die, we die.
You don't want to go there. Trust me.
Milo, I'll type this to you in the chat, Milo.
Oh, secrets.
We're all dead.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't detect anything over there, so Milo just starts walking, but he has his sword ready and shield up a little bit.
Guess let's just hurry away because I don't like that laughing. You know.
Creepy. You
It's a little
like
creepy.
any
You
sort of
heard it.
laughing you hear in the wilderness is terrifying.
Yeah.
Can Milo hear it as he gets closer, or?
Milo, I see where you are, Milo. Milo, can you make another perception check? And it looks like Yobi is tailing you very closely. So Yobi, could you also make a perception check?
Another one?
Yeah,
Another one. 10, okay.
For me, so I don't know if I do. So that was worse than my first one. So
14.
14. Yobi and Milo, you don't hear anything except for the swirling clouds starting to descend with more snow and ice into the area. But Milo, you can hear Bart kind of chattering a little bit, saying to you, and kind of to Ash also, there's definitely something there. Doesn't sound very human.
Well, guys, we already knew we're gonna fight demons, so let's just get that done.
Milo's just kind of flailing his sword around a little bit in front of him.
As you flail your sword about, you notice like sparkling crystals of snow kind of land onto your sword, and then you shake off the snow as you sort of dance around a pattern in the air.
Elena is rushing forward. She's like, Milo, I really don't want you to go first this time. I'll be quite honest. Not sure I could deal with that again.
Milo's just ha ha ha, like,
On guard!
all this snow. Oh, don't worry, I'm armored up. I'm good now. Nothing like that will happen again. I hope. Knock on wood.
Say that, my god.
Milo, as you start swinging your sword, the bat Bartholomew whispers to you, "They're here."
Oh no, you fucker.
Who's here, Bart? You gotta be more specific. There's a lot of us around, bud. And then
Milo, in front of you, you see a circular pattern of snow crystals kind of form these spiral effects in the air. And one by one, 3 creatures appear that look like they're made of snow crystals. You can now hear them chuckling in your direction.
Oh, Ash, I'm definitely picking up the laughter now. They're right up there.
You think? I'm scared. No.
Yuri's gonna cast Bless. Oh, this is happening.
Are you trying to attack?
No, she's just casting Bless on her allies.
So Siri, as you start to prepare this spell, you notice, you can see this far. You notice that the eyes on all of these creatures are like a blank, sort of bluish white color, and they flicker and shine a little bit, and you can immediately get the sense that these are dangerous creatures. Could everybody please roll initiative?
Enjoy that +10, Yobi. My God.
Wow.
I got it.
Oh, wait, that's real nice. I have
Yeah.
charisma saves, I think.
I rolled a
Check.
4, and with the bonus, it's gonna be a 14.
Wow. Luckily, you had that. I rolled a 12 for mine.
I have a 3. I got a nat 1.
Nice. Well, at least you have a +2 to your initiative. That's impressive.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I was watching or listening in the background the other day and just laughing because
Yeah.
Oh,
we're funny.
Yeah, this is a very funny.
oh, I loved it.
I enjoyed it.
I haven't started editing it yet, but the episode. Actually, I started editing the first episode where Emily plays Siri, and we hear what the voice is so funny. So that one's almost done.
Well,
Have I
that's
done
awesome.
one where I've been Yobi and it's just the same voice?
But your hood's up, so the audience will be
Yeah.
able to tell the difference.
There's no video, so
Yeah.
it's just like, who the hell is talking?
Or you'll start talking and you said that was Yobi, by the way.
Yeah.
Or that was Elena.
Just FYI.
So, based on that turn order, Elena, you are first to act. And right now, where you're standing, these ice crystals, the spiral ice crystals, are about 50 feet away from you, going south. What would you like to do?
They're facing us, though.
They are facing you now, yes.
Do they look
Still-
corporeal?
Meaning, do they have a body?
Like, could I punch them? Yeah. Or are they like snow?
They look like icy, crystalline sort of creatures. And you can see that they have wings.
I mean, I'm going to go chop a wing off.
Okay.
I rage.
Okay.
I hold my action because I can't reach them, so
Okay.
I'll hold my action to attack one if it comes near me to try and chop a wing off with my great axe.
Elena, could you make a perception check, please?
13.
Elena, you're very concerned that depending on where you're standing, it looks like when these creatures stand still, they could look invisible. So you are worried that if you're not
Okay.
standing in the right place, you wouldn't know where to attack.
Okay. Echolocation will be important. Does anybody have any paint I can throw on these monsters? They're very hard to see.
Bartholomew screeches out to you,
That's it.
Milo. What did your friend say?
Echolocation.
Oh.
Screech back at him. Echolocation.
It screeches back at you and says, I see 1, 2, 3 creatures. Oh, 4, 5.
Oh, jeez. He's counting more than I
6.
see, guys.
I see 6 creatures. How many do you
Oh.
That's us.
Wait.
Oh, there's
Will you
more.
take us
I
into
can't
account?
understand him.
I just screamed out, there's 6 of them.
What?
There's 6 of them.
Fuck! That is the end of my turn.
Siri, who's a totally different person,
Hi.
are going next.
Oh my god, it's me, Siri. Hi. Okay, so here's what I do. Here is what I, Siri, definitely know all of my spells and exactly how a bard works does. Wait, sorry, I'm looking. Okay. I am going to cast Fairy Fire on these 2 little boys. Little flying boys.
2 that are
Is there-
closest to each other.
Yeah, because they're 30 feet apart and the cube is 20 feet, so I don't think that would work. So I'll just do those 2 over there. She takes out her. I don't know what instrument Siri plays.
It's a loot.
A lute! She takes out her lute and she sings, "This ice is on fire. I'm talking fairy fire." And yep. So I hope you're proud of me, Car. Fairy Fire is great because here's what it does. I'll tell you, folks. Each object in a 20-foot cube within your range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. it's gonna be violet, baby. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light, but they have to fail a dexterity saving throw.
The one on the left got a 9, and the one on the right got a 19.
Okay, so the one who got a 9, it affects.
Okay.
Any
There's some
attack
weird-
roll has advantage if the attacker can see it.
The
And-
attacker gets a advantage.
Yeah, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. So basically, it helps you see them.
Is it
Or
a
in this
lingering
case,
effect?
1.
Like, will that fairy fire stay in a cube in that area, so anything that enters it, or is it just like a one and done kind of?
For the duration, the objects and affected creatures continue to have this light around them. So it sounds like
So
even
it
if they-
starts
one
off in a
and done
cube.
It's
even
not
if
a
it
lingering.
moves.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I couldn't stand in it and be safe or anything coming up. Okay,
yeah. So it could,
that's good.
but that one you have advantage on attacks against it.
Okay, Siri, do you have a bonus action?
Oh, I definitely know all about all of the bonus actions that I have. I'm gonna inspire Milo. I can't think of any songs. I was really playing that fire one. It was really great, I gotta say.
That was great.
And Milo would walk 500 miles, and Milo would walk 500 more, just to be the man who stops the kite trade. That's all.
That pumped Milo up. He's ready.
So you have
D6?
a D6. Yep.
Milo.
And that's my turn.
When all the singing is going on, Bartholomew is saying to you, Ash, why doesn't your friend sing to you?
I can't understand her.
Milo understands.
Ooh.
Not answering.
Bartholomew, we're fighting. Get ready to fight.
The bat flies ahead 30 feet and says to you, Milo, I definitely think there's 6 of them. And he is just hovering in the air at that point. That's the end of his turn.
Thanks, Bart.
You got it, buddy. Ash, the creature that you targeted earlier, moves towards Helena. It's flying in the air a little bit, about a foot or 2 off the ground, with its crystal snow wings. And when it reaches Helena,
I hit it.
oh right, because you had a readied action, so your readied action goes first.
Da. Uh-huh.
Okay. You can attack roll.
It wasn't good. It was a 11 to hit.
With your
11.
great axe.
Yeah.
Olena, you managed to slice off the foot of this creature with your great axe, and you can see it. You
Oh.
lopped it off cleanly, such that this sort of crystal limb, has plopped onto the ground below, and it's leaking this weird silverish liquid. So that was actually a successful hit. Could you roll damage, please?
Yeah. Wow, that was not hard to hit. That's worrying. 11, 12, 13, 14. 17 points of damage.
Olena, could you make a dexterity save, please?
Oh boy. Yes, I'd love to. I have advantage on dexterity effects that I can see. That's vaguely better. 14.
In a burst of sparkles and snow, you have murdered this creature with one hit, and it explodes
Oh,
in confetti,
yeah!
in a confetti of snowflakes, some of which land on you, and they sort of burn into your flesh with sheer coldness. You're struck.
Woo!
You're struck for 2 points of cold damage.
It feels like one of those baths you go into and like,
Ice bath.
yeah, I feel like I'm in a nice bath. Feels great, guys. Let's kill more of these things.
Feels great.
Woo!
So it actually doesn't get its action because you killed it. Yobi, you are next to act.
I want to try and assassinate the one that we see.
Okay.
Okay, like advantage on the hit roll.
You're 55 feet away from it, so I think you could attack with your bow.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, make an attack roll with advantage.
I got a 10 and an 8.
You fling 2 arrows in the air, and this winged creature kind of dances, and it's flapping its wings really rapidly, and both of your arrows miss. And it's saying something in a vulgar tone in your direction.
Right back at you.
Let me just see. What languages do you speak, Yobi?
Thieves can't.
You can't tell what this creature is saying to you, but it looks angry. You have a bonus action at this point.
Yeah, I want to hide behind this rock where I'm at.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth roll, please.
20.
That is the end of your turn. Milo, you are next to act.
Perfect. I'm going to move up next to Elena and just ready in action for the next one that comes up.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the first one that comes up to us.
The next one that comes up to you is actually the one that's outlined in purple at the moment. And it's going to fly towards Olena. So that it is diagonal from Olena, and it strikes at you with its claw.
I'm going to do the disadvantage thing with protection as my reaction, so it has disadvantage on the attack roll.
It has this, okay. Disadvantage. So he takes a lower roll. That's a 13 to hit Olena. That might miss.
She shook her
Yes.
head, yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
Crunching extremely loudly, so I couldn't hear anything that was happening.
it's flapping its wings really fast. It strikes at your hair, trying to pull your hair down, and it manages to disconnect. And it does not hurt. It then glares at you, and it starts to open its mouth wide, and it is breathing cold air in a cone at both you and Milo.
My hair is blowing in the wind.
I need both of you to make a dexterity save.
Ooh, that was good.
I hit a natural 20 on mine.
Natural 20! Ah!
I hit a non-natural 20.
Not natural 20. You both take half damage, just 2 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
It's a little chilly. And it's swearing at you in a very vulgar tone. That is going to be the end of its turn. So it's going to end its turn diagonal from you, Olena. Next to act, so we're still in round 1 of combat. Next to act is Ash, finally. Ash, what would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna move up 30 feet, which is gonna be right here near Bartholomew. I'm going to make my double appear. I'm gonna, do that. I put it out. I'll do the. I'll delete mine. So here's her, and then she needs her dot. And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm going to. Let me see if I can reach the baddie that no one. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put my Spiritual Weapon right here. Do we have another?
What's the shape of the weapon?
Today, it is just a black sword, a very shiny black sword. And then, I think...
It attacks.
Yeah, it attacks. So, that is... Let me see if it will hit anything. I doubt. It never really does, but I just put it out. Okay. Oh, I got a nat 20! Wow, that really offsets my negative, my 1. Okay. So,
It's going to hit.
That's gonna crit?
Crit, yep.
Okay, so that means 2d8. I lost some die. I have my d8. Okay. Wow, I rolled a 2 and a 1. Okay, that's 3 plus 3. That's 6 damage on my crit.
That's something.
That's pretty good, guys. It's pretty good, right? Okay, that'll be
hardcore.
My turn. Yeah.
6 damage. Okay. And it's a sword. So you slice this creature across its chest, and you can see its crystal wings have wilted a little bit. Through its wound, you can see that it's leaking this sort of silverish substance, and it is also swearing at you in some vulgar language. Bartholomew the Bat is screeching towards Milo. These things are bad.
Oh, you betcha, bud. Just holding my action ready for something to come.
Ash, do you have a bonus action, or is that the end of your turn?
spiritual weapon was my bonus action.
Oh, that was the
I'm
bonus
done.
action. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, his ally, this other sort of icicle creature, is going to fly forward to fly next to Olena, and it's going to strike at Olena first with its claw. 23. It's going to slash you with its claw in your left arm, Olena.
Yeah, that hits.
And so 23. It's going to do 3 points of slashing damage,
Oh, ow.
and an additional 2
Oh,
points
that's
of.
halved. I keep
Is that
forgetting.
one?
So
Or
1
two.
point slashing damage,
Okay.
and an
let's
additional
see.
2 points of cold damage. Is that also halved?
No.
Okay,
Cold
so-
damage is not halved.
Okay, so it's as it slashes you across your arm, you feel this like very chilling sensation enter your bones. It feels disturbingly cold to the touch.
Okay. I fixed I'm at 36.
That is the end of its turn. We're now at the top of the next round. Olena, before you act, can you make a perception roll, please?
I'd love to. 19.
19, Olena. To the east of you, above the rock, you can hear the following noise.
Over the rock! Over the rock! I'll shout.
Bartholomew the Bat is screaming at Milo. They're there! They're there! And it's pointing here.
Alright,
Olena,
I
you
missed
can now
for
take your
you.
full action.
Where did you just do the
I
thing?
didn't see a ping. I'm not sure if I'm looking in the right area.
Me neither.
Oh, you can't see it? It is
Mm-mm.
15. The bat is pointing 15 feet east of Milo.
Okay, I saw it there.
Okay, great.
Oh, there. Yeah,
That's
whoever's
me
doing
pinging. Okay.
that. Yeah, whoever's doing that, it's a little bit to the left of that.
All right.
Yep.
It doesn't really matter. Okay. I'll be looking at the one that's up there, and then turn around and swing at the one that's right next to me with my great axe.
Directly to your left.
Yeah.
Or
No, the one that I have advantage on.
one that you have advantage on. Okay, make an attack roll, please.
Ew, 2 19s. Sorry.
I think you hit.
I think I hit. Okay. Okay, but this is a reduced speed. Once per turn, when I hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, I reduce the speed of the target by 10 feet.
Ooh.
Just
Okay.
letting you know.
So it's outlined and its speed is reduced.
But I only do 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
Olena, tell us how you kill this creature.
Well, exactly what like when you're playing catch and you're looking at one person and throwing at the other. That's what I do. I'm like, whoo, and I hit him, and he dies.
This creature's icy crystal corpse flops right onto the ground, and it's leaking this sort of silvery blood from its carcass. It is dead.
My bonus action is the other one has to make a dexterity saving throw.
A 5.
Yeehaw! Okay. So it takes, oh god, 1 point of lightning damage.
As it crackles with the lightning coming from your aura, Olena, could you make a dexterity save, please?
Oh no, I keep throwing things. 14, 15.
15. You take half damage. As you kill the creature that was diagonal to you, it splits up into all of this like confetti of snow crystals, and you're struck for 1 point. Well, 2, but it's half. For 1 point of cold damage.
Okay, okay.
That's the end of your turn now.
Yes.
Siri, you are next to act. What would you like to do?
Oh, right. Siri is going to cast Vicious Mockery at the one that just got hit with the lightning damage.
Okay. Needs to make a wisdom save.
Yes.
What would you like to say to this creature?
You're so cold.
Ice baby.
That's a 5. It works.
Ice baby. Oh, wow, it works. Okay.
The accuracy, it hit him.
You're so cold. You're so awful. 2 psychic damage. And it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Next act. Do you have a bonus action? I'm sorry.
Not right now.
Before you end your turn, could you make a perception check, please?
I always forget how the alphabet works whenever I look at my skills. 22.
Siri, you can hear a creature hovering in the air 15 feet away from you. And as you hear whatever creature is there, it's like its wings are beating, and you can hear this chuckling noise.
Unsettling.
Bartholomew the Bat goes next, and Bart flies 5 feet to land on Ash's shoulder. It then screeches out towards Milo. There's 2 next to you, and there's 1 next to your friend with the silver hair.
Oh, Siri, watch out. Olena, there's another one around here somewhere.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Both say it at the same time. It's remarkable.
Before it lands on Ash's shoulder, the bat is kind of slashing at the air with its wing to see if it hits anything, and it does not connect. Yobi, your next act.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak attack the one next to Olena. Let's see. With my short bow. Ooh, 20 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Can you roll for damage, please?
Yeah, it's a 9 and sneak attack plus 8, 17.
Yobi, tell us how you murder this creature.
Well, I just shoot a bow at him and he just splatters.
The creature sort of dissolves in an explosion of snow crystals. Olena, could you make another dexterity save?
Sorry about that.
It sort of blows up right in front of Olena.
14.
14. You're going to take half damage with just 2 points of cold. It's chilling, Olena, and unsettling. Yobi, do you have a bonus action?
No, because I'm still hidden. So, no need for anything else.
Okay. Milo, you are next to act, but before you get a chance to act, you now actually see a creature hovering in the air about 15 feet away from you, diagonally.
Is it too far to reach with the sword in the air, or?
You'd have to get right up next to it.
Well, if I got next to it, would I be able to hit it?
You'd be able to hit it, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So I can't see all the squares. Sorry, there's a glare on my thing. All right. And then I'm gonna roll. I think I got a higher bonus now. 16 plus 6, so 22.
That's gonna hit.
Right.
Tell us where you're aiming and how much damage.
So I'm just gonna try and slice it diagonally across the torso, and then this is a D8, right?
10 points on a D8. Wow.
So 1 plus 4, 5 points of damage, and I'm not gonna do a smite to him, so just the 5 points.
As you strike this creature, a splash of this silver liquid flies out from its body, and some of it lands on you, Milo. Some of it lands on the snow floor around you. It feels chilling and disgusting.
Oh, burr.
Milo, as you strike this creature, you can see that one of its allies is also hovering in the air next to it, and it makes itself known to you. You can now see that it's only 10 feet away from you, and it's actually its turn to act. It's going to fly 5 feet forward to breathe a cone of icy air in your direction. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Dexterity save +0. Oh, a 1, so I get to reroll. 17.
17, you're going to take half damage, which is 2 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And that's the end of its turn. Next to act is Ash. Ash, before you get a chance to act, you can see that the creature that Bartholomew was warning you about has now made itself visible, and it's kind of hovering in the air near you and Siri.
Oh, sir, that's not allowed. We're weak. We are weak. Well, you know what? Why not? Okay, I'm going to cast inflict. No, I don't want to go and touch him.
Do it.
Okay, I'll go up and I'll touch him.
I'm
Wait,
the
I can-
angel and the
I
devil
can-
on your shoulder.
I forgot I can use my doubles. My double. I can cast him. So I'm gonna touch him and do inflict wounds. So I need to make an attack roll against. Wait. If I move myself too, then I can get advantage. We'll just do this for fun because I never get to attack like that. So, because if I'm within 5 feet of my double, let me just make sure that I should have advantage on attack rolls. Yeah, when both me and my double are within 5 feet of the creature, I have advantage on attack rolls. So, okay, let's see. Okay, that's 6, and that's in that one. But I have +5, so that's an 11.
Ash, an 11 hits. Tell us how you strike this creature. Mm-hmm.
I just touch him, and you can see the ice begin to kind of boil up and get sickly looking, you know. That's a lot of damage. Love this. 3d10.
3d10. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's intense. Hold on. 5, 10, 20 damage.
Ash, this creature explodes in a burst of snow crystals. Could you make a dexterity save, please?
Yes, dexterity save. That's a 9.
You're gonna get hit for 4 points of cold damage as the snow kind of lands on you and kind of cuts you with the edges of its very sharp snowflakes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's dead, so it no longer has a turn. Which means we're going back to the start of the next round. Olena, you are first to act, and there are 2 ice creatures in the air, both flying next to Milo. So, what would you like to do?
Ay. I will attack this one.
Okay.
Ooh. 8.
Olena, you rush forward with your axe. You strike at this creature, and it dodges you by flying with its crystal wings to the left, and you slam your axe down into the rock in front of you. All you can hear in the air is a creepy laugh.
Well, it still needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
A 2!
But takes 4 points of lightning damage.
You can see sparkles bursting out from the outline of its body and its wings as it glowers at you. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, its ally, which is currently diagonally from Milo, breathes another cone of cold air at both Milo and you, Olena. Could you both make a dexterity save?
16.
18 for me.
Okay, so you both take half damage, which is 2 points of cold damage.
Slowly chipping me down.
Yes. There's a chill not only in the air, but kind of entering your skin and your system. It's almost as if you've been pricked with a poison where the cold sensation, the cold temperature is slowly going up your veins towards your chest and your head. It feels very unnerving. Milo, after the snow lands on you and Olena, all you can hear from the creature flying in the air is a disturbing laugh.
I laugh back at it. Ha 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 ha.
Milo's not sure if Elena's under some spell now, so he's kind of like,
Oh God. Damn it. Reasonable.
Siri, before you act, Bartholomew the bat screeches out at the group. I think this is bad. Siri, it's your turn.
I don't like that he's so scared. That's worrying to me. Okay. There isn't one near me, right?
Ash killed the one that was closest to you.
Amazing. I'm gonna sort of walk over this way so that my back is to the rocks. And then I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Okay, I'm just gonna inspire Ash.
Inspire Ash? Okay.
Yeah.
Bardic.
I am with Ash, my friend, and when she sees a monster, she will murder them. Oh yeah. You have a D6 inspiration.
Thank you.
From Elena, apparently. That is all.
That is all.
That is her turn.
The bat, Bartholomew, is going to fly in the direction of Siri and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also kind of fly in the air a little bit on the rock next to where Siri is. It's going to end its turn there. Yobi, you were next to act.
Okay, so both of these enemies had turns, right?
The one next to Milo has gone this round. The one next to Elena has not gone this round.
Yeah,
Not yet.
that's why I was asking, because I can try and assassinate them.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Advantage. Ooh, 23. Guessing that hits.
Which one are you hitting? The one next to Elena or the one next to
Yeah,
Milo?
the one that didn't have a turn yet.
Okay. That hits. Roll for damage, please.
Okay, so how was it with the critical damage? Because I had a
Double.
3. Okay, 7, so 14.
The creature explodes in a flurry of crystal snowflakes. Elena and Milo, could you both make a dexterity save?
Yeah, I finally assassinated something.
16.
19.
That's enough. You both take half damage. It's 2 points of cold damage. Milo, you're next to act. There is only one creature left hovering around. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna take another swing at him and just try and pierce him.
Okay, go ahead.
Inspiration doesn't last too long, right? It only lasts like a minute or
10
2.
minutes, I think?
That's a really great. I played a bard once, like 5 years ago, so I can't remember. For 10 minutes. So no, you still have it for a little bit longer, but I mean, might as well.
I'm just gonna use it. Yes. Actually, no, I don't need to use it because a 12 hits, right?
I don't know. You tell me if you're going to use it or not.
No, I'm not using it. But does a 12 hit?
It hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. 7 points of damage on this guy.
Milo, this creature explodes in a confetti burst of sharp snowflakes. Could you make a dexterity save, please?
Another 16 for the dexterity.
You take half damage. There's 2 points of cold damage.
Did I have to roll for that one?
You did not, because that
Okay.
one was not close enough to you. After you have slain this creature, the bat flies over and sort of lands on your shoulder, Milo. And the bat says to you, I think they're all gone?
Oh, why don't you do another lap and just double check for us real quick?
Okay. And it sort of flies around the rock that you're standing next to. So it looks like the battle might be over. What are the other party members doing at this point?
Just like shivering a little bit, pulling my cloak closer around me, and like blowing hot air on my hands.
Milo's got like frozen snot a little bit coming down his nose.
Yeah. Tears that are also frozen on your face. And Siri will approach. What is my lat? I gotta zoom in. Oh boy. Okay.
Somehow I have the least amount of health out of all this. Well, never mind. Yobi has a little bit less health than I do.
Wait,
That's a
wait.
great thing.
I can see if we take a 10-minute rest.
Yeah,
or
let's just take a
thing.
short rest. Let's not waste any spells.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could do a prayer of healing, but we should do that if we're like all really bad. So we could just take a short rest.
No, Siri will just do a healing word.
Okay.
Let me write down how many spells she's used. Well, I guess it will matter.
Are you
but-
sure? We can just
Yeah,
take
yeah,
a short
yeah.
rest.
I could also just cure wounds. That's like more.
It's cold.
Okay.
I don't want a short rest out here.
Well, I'm gonna cure wounds, Olena.
Oh, I'm fine.
No, you're not. You should be up full in case we fight. You're front line.
5 points of healing to
We still have
Milo.
like a demon to fight, don't forget, so we need to use the HP.
Olena, you get
What I'm thinking. We got a demon
8.
still. Gotta save
8?
everything we got.
Yeah, 8.
Yes.
And Milo, did you catch that 5 points of healing too?
I believe so, yeah. I'm at
Okay.
23 now.
Thank
you.
Milo, Bartholomew the Bat reaches out to you and says to you, I think the cave you're looking for is over here, and it's pointing west down a sloped path on this mountain to what looks to be the entrance of a cave.
How does he know what we're looking
He knows
We
we're
told-
trying
we
to kill
asked
the
him.
demon. Yeah.
Yeah, we did trust him quite blindly, didn't we?
for?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We didn't even roll an insight
It's
check
pretty,
on him.
you know.
Did anybody
Pretty
roll an
cool.
insight?
How we roll. He's
I
a bat!
wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder if the bat is the actual demon. He's gonna transform it.
So, Yobi, what would your character say so that the other characters know that?
You're like, hey, why do we follow this demon all of a sudden? This bat all of a sudden. Did we double check him? I don't think we double check him.
I did a detect evil when I came in, and I didn't get anything. So
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
Yobi,
okay,
if you
yeah,
want-
he was there. Yeah, he was
Yobi,
Yeah.
you can make an insight check
Okay.
to see how trustworthy he is.
I suck at this. Well, 16.
16.
Yeah.
Yobi, you get the sense that this bat is leading you down a path where the choices that you make will be very important.
That's like a fortune cookie. That's like
The thing-
everything we do, our choices matter.
Yes,
I mean,
and
come on.
that. Yes,
He
and.
told us nothing. Okay, let's go make choices.
All right, yeah, Milo.
Indeed.
Is it dark enough that I need a torch at this point, or?
It is. You can see that it's quite dark going into this cave, even though it's still morning hours. This particular cave is quite dark inside already.
Yeah, so Milo has like a torch out in his
Okay.
shield hand, just kind of like.
Siri casts light.
Oh, okay.
Milo's trying to
That's all
start the
good.
flint then. and
Yeah,
he's
Siri
like,
casts light on, let's say, her rapier and holds
Okay.
it up.
oh, that's handy, and just put away
Yeah.
the torch and the flint because
Yeah.
we don't need it.
Although the torch would be warm, so that would be nice too.
Oh yeah, I just don't want this not to unfreeze, and then I'd have to deal with that the whole time. So.
Well, okay. Do you want to hold this, or does somebody who's going first want to hold this?
I'll have the torch out,
Okay.
and then I go in first.
Oh
So,
God, he's zooming.
Milo, before you go in, you notice that there's quite a bit of snowdrift to get into this cave. So you'll need to make an athletics check to climb over the snow to make sure that you can get in. So if you want to go first, you can make an athletics check.
12 altogether for me.
Milo, you sort of slip on one of the handholds, and you, even though you do make it to the ridge next to the cave, you've taken 10 points of slashing damage from landing on the rocks, so that it's busted up your
Okay.
elbows and your wrists.
Okay, let's
So-
rest.
Milo!
So passive rocks hurt you more than monsters. Come on, Milo.
Kidding. Those
The
rocks
bat
just mess me
reaches out
up
to
with.
you, Milo, do you need help?
I'm good. I'm good.
It sort of looks over at Ash, and then looks back at Milo, and then looks back at Ash, and you can see it shrugging its wings, and it flies back to land on Ash's.
I shrug back. Milo, are you okay?
I could use a breather, guys.
Okay.
All right, let's take a rest. Everybody
rest.
sit down, for the love of God.
Okay.
So if you're resting here, by the way, Milo is the only one in front of the cave's entrance. The rest of you are below. Is that correct?
Can I throw down my rope and get him up and help him up?
If you have a rope, you could try that.
I do have a rope, so I do that.
I guess
Oh,
it's still the athletics.
The cave is up?
Yeah, it's an
All right,
upward slope to get to the cave.
Ugh. Okay, I get it.
I see Yobi is standing right next to Milo. Yobi, would you like to climb this rope?
Yeah, I guess I want to go follow him.
Hey, can you make an athletics check, please, with advantage? Because
Are you
Milo is
sure
helping you.
Are you sure it's not acrobatics?
This is athletics because it's more strength than it is
No, I'm
agility.
joking. I'm joking.
Yeah.
So I have a 13. Oh, and a 15.
That's enough. Yobi, you climb this rope, and with Milo's help, he's able to grab like the center of your arm so that you land on the top of the ridge very safely without any
Awesome,
damage.
I managed not to break anything.
It looks like standing
Thank
behind
you,
you
Milo.
is Olena. Olena, would you like to climb the rope?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, could you make an athletics check, please, with advantage?
Oh no, we're losing things. Athletics. Oh, 20.
You are so muscular that you're able to just go hand over hand,
Pretty much.
and then in just a few seconds, make it to the top of the ridge without getting
for
hurt at all.
Yeah. It's like the rope in gym class, and it's just really impressive. I could never. My upper body strength is so bad.
Standing behind you is Siri. Siri, would you like to climb the rope?
Yes. Oh wait, I could just now. She'll climb the rope.
Okay, so you'll be doing an athletics check with advantage, Siri.
19. No, natural 20.
Siri, everybody is quite impressed that this bard manages to hold on to all of her instruments and climb this rope without getting hurt. And Siri finds herself with everybody else at the top of the ridge.
Flips her hair.
The bat is flying over next to Ash, kind of looking at Ash. The bat flies up to sit on Milo's shoulder. So, Ash, you're the only one not at the cave entrance.
I'll climb it.
All right.
Do
Give
I
me
have...
an athletics check with advantage.
Okay, good. Okay.
And you have Bardic, by the way, so you're allowed to
I got
use
a
it.
nat 20, though.
Oh, okay.
That's a 19.
Everybody
I have
in this
minus
team
one.
is like so strong.
Yeah, well, everybody is massively strong today. You've made it to the ridge of this cave. Everybody has made it safely. Before we continue, with all this strenuous effort, you're wiping the sweat off as you make it to the entrance of this mountainside cave. The cold is still very strong here, and you can see the snow behind you is starting to pick up. So in some ways, you're kind of thankful that you are now walking what looks to be covered ground, which will protect you from the snowfall. All of you take in a deep breath before listening to the wind. Milo, because you were first on there, on the ridge, could you make a perception check, please?
10.
So all of you are standing at the large mouth entrance of this cave, and you can see some dancing lights in the northwest corner of the cave that's leading down to another chamber. It's a very eerie sensation, however, as the largest thing that you can see on the floor of this cave is a giant skull of an animal that looks like it has been here for centuries. A low blue light, a dim blue light, fills the cave, but fortunately you have torches and Siri's light spell, so it sort of fills the cave with a warm glow. The second person to arrive on this ledge was Yobi. Yobi, could you make a perception check, please?
It was a 7.
Yobi, you're not sure, but you think there could be animal noises coming from inside the cave.
Okay. Hey guys, I think there might be animal noises.
So, say, Bart, you mind taking a lap around and telling me what you see? By the way, the spell only lasts 10 minutes. I don't know if 10 minutes have passed.
I mean, at this point, 10 minutes have passed, so you'd have to cast it again. Yeah, I was clocking that.
No. Yeah, he's he's gone. I can't talk to him then. I don't want to cast him.
So he's just kind of sitting on Ash's shoulder at the moment.
If we sign to him, like, hey, go.
The bat is looking at all of you very curiously as you're making all these distorted arm movements, and it kind of uses its wings to hide its head inside of itself.
Right, of course.
I just pat it on the back and point back towards the mouth of the cave. So I don't want it to get killed.
The bat kind of flies forward a little bit over the stone entrance to inspect the cave. And you can see he's flying around, kind of landing on different ice-covered stalactites that are in the cave. He flies back to you and starts screeching at you, Milo, and all you can hear are these rodent-like noises. The creature.
I was pretty sure that was how you're gonna play it out.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's something up there. We might be toast here, so I don't know if we can even take a short rest.
Might as well try.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, I just kind of plopped down. I'm already plopped down on the stairs, just like kind of.
The other players who have not made a perception check yet, so that's Ash and Siri and Olena. If you would like to make one, you can.
I would like to look.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay.
I got a 19.
19.
Ooh.
So that's Ash and Olena. Ash and Olena, both of you hear a distinct kind of howling noise. You're not sure if it's an animal or the wind going through a tunnel, but the direction from where it's coming, you can actually see flickering lights. So the entrance to that chamber is about 80 feet away from where you are, and it goes northwest out of the cave entrance into a deeper chamber within the cave.
Right. Here's what I'm thinking. We rest here and then we follow the howling noise.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So this is a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks. Let's everyone take a short rest, and in real life, let's take a real rest. Before we do so, could everybody add 200 experience points for killing those creatures? And 200 experience points for killing the creatures and unlocking a couple new locations.
I'm so close, Matt. I'm so close.
I'm so sad I died and missed out on the 900. I want to be level 5 so bad.
Might happen by the end of this session.
We're still 200 away. I just want a second attack.
I know, it's what's keeping me going. 200, you said? I need 900-ish experience points to get level 5. Because I missed out on the juicy boss bonus.
Yeah.
You all received.
I feel like Ash has made her own side quest to befriend every animal in the game. I'm kind of enjoying that.
Me too.
I'm trying to write in some other animals to the next whatever the next thing is.
I'm excited.
So the party finds itself in the entrance chamber to a chilly cave in Tanoshimi Mountain. You see this giant skull in the middle of the floor, and some of you have detected some noises and lights going down the northwest passageway deeper into the cave. So just taking a short rest. So take your hit die. Those of you who are taking hit dice and filling up, go ahead and do that. What would you like to do next?
Yeah, Milo's just kind of walking down the stairs looking for anything that might be out of place or like a trap or something.
Go ahead, Milo, make a perception check then.
15 altogether.
Milo, you see several pairs of what looks to be possibly human footsteps going toward the northwest chamber.
Looks like a person walked through here towards that entryway over there?
Does it look like 3 different sets of footsteps or just one set of footsteps?
Maybe that party.
It looks like at least 2 pairs of footsteps, so it could be 3.
There's at least 2 of them.
The bat flies further into the cave and it's kind of hovering around the entrance to the northwest passage. It screeches back in your direction, Milo.
Screech back to him, Milo.
I'm pretty sure he found something, but I don't know what he's saying.
And you didn't pick up any bat in your escapades with speaking to the bat 10 minutes ago?
Like I knew it so clearly a couple minutes ago, and then now
Try and say something.
Squeak. Did it work?
Bartholomew's wings, he sort of has flattened his wings, and he looks a little bit disappointed and dejected.
They say, "Get out of here, Bart. Go live a good life." And then I walk forward.
Come on, get.
I don't love you anymore. Just get.
It doesn't respond. It's just kind of hovering around the entrance to this part of the cave.
All right, I'm gonna kind of carefully walk over there, making sure I'm not gonna step on anything. Kind of following the footprints that have already been laid.
Guess we follow Milo.
Yeah, I follow pretty close because if he dies, we're not going through that again.
Topped off. I'm good. 28.
I also topped off. I don't. Does this skull look familiar at all? Siri will stop in front of it and just sort of look at it.
Siri, could you make a nature check, please?
13.
Siri, one thing that really stands out to you is that this skull seems to be entirely picked clean of any muscle, flesh, or tendon. Bits of the skull seem scratched and broken, but it's unclear what would have bludgeoned or damaged the skull.
Okay. I'll keep walking. That's terrifying.
Probably flies.
Milo, so does Siri have to cast another light spell after the short rest, or would the torch still be going?
Yes, she'll light it. She'll light up Milo's axe so that he can see.
Sword now.
Sword.
Stopping.
She'll light up Milo's sword.
I feel like a legendary halfling Frodo Baggins right now.
Who?
Frodo Baggins? You haven't heard of him?
No, I've never heard of him. Oh, wait, no, I think there is a song I learned about him on some point, and I can't remember what it was.
With all of your dark vision and the things that Siri has lit, you can see that this passage actually forks to the left down a longer passageway, but it also forks to the right into a small chamber. So what would you like to do?
Who wants to bet there's a trap in the chamber?
You want to check to see if there's that? Actually, I would not have thought of that, so you should check.
Okay, I'm gonna check, but we're gonna probably fight something, but... Hey, I don't want to say I told you so, but...
Yobi, can you make an investigation check, please?
I was just right up behind him, ready for anything that pops up.
Okay.
20, not natural.
Yobi, you don't detect any traps, but you notice on the walls, kind of where Milo is standing right now, on both sides of the wall, you see animal fur and portions of the rock that have been scratched.
Okay, someone had fun around here. Anything else in the room?
Are you going deeper into the room?
Yeah.
Oh, Yobi, make a perception check.
Nah, a 9.
A 9? Yeah, you don't detect any other pathways out of this room. This looks to be a fairly contained chamber in the cave.
Okay, I guess I lost the bet. Let's go back on track.
Good check, at least.
So, Yobi and Milo, because you're closest to the northwest corridor, you both can see at its most central point. Hopefully you can see this. At its most central point, it gets extremely narrow, And Milo, even from where you're standing, you can see bits of animal fur as well as streaks of blood on the wall. You're guessing from the position of where these markings are that people might have gotten hurt, kind of shimmying themselves through this very narrow part of the cave.
Hey guys, look, that's where the demon drags its victims.
Oh,
Let's go check it out.
Sure. Yeah, just be careful. It looks like someone got hurt over here.
Okay.
Milo, could you make dexterity check, please? I'm sorry, acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, to duck.
It's Yobi's time to shine.
Through, so you're ducking through this narrow passageway so you don't get hurt. So it's acrobatics.
I'm ducking as a halfling.
Oh, I guess you know what? You know what? For
That's
flavor,
true.
because you're short, let's have you do this at advantage.
He has
Oh, thank God.
advantage.
I rolled a 7. Natural 20. That's a little bit better than a 7.
Let's go.
Okay, so Milo, you make your way through this passageway, and you can see some very interesting things. So Milo, you're able to shimmy through this very narrow passageway to see that the cave deepens into 2 different directions. There's a pathway that goes north through another narrow corridor, and there's a pathway that goes east to a part of the cave that looks like it's sloping downward a couple feet. So Milo, what would you like to do before, and I'll go back to the others in a moment. You're the first one through.
I just kind of whisper back. I'm like, guys, it splits up ahead. There's 2 different ways we can go. Watch your head.
So,
Um,
this is the part where our decision making is gonna make an impact.
Bartholomew the Bat has flown to the northern direction, so it seems like it's made a choice. So Yobi, I'm sorry, Olena, you were right behind Milo. Are you trying to go through the narrow passageway as well?
I don't see any other way around, so.
Could you make an
I'll sort of like-
acrobatics check, please?
Yeah. 17.
Yeah, Olena, you managed to duck perfectly so that your shoulders only graze the rock formations on either side of the wall, and so you emerge on the other side, standing next to Milo.
All
Yobi,
that.
Yobi, what would you like to do? Are you also going through the passage?
Same, yeah, of course.
Okay, that's an
I'm gonna
acrobatics check,
just-
please.
I'm just gonna stay here and look pretty. 19.
Yobi, you've also managed to get through. So you're now with Milo and Olena. You managed to make it out of that narrow passageway without a scratch. Ash?
Yay.
Be careful of the tunnels, Ash. They can really do a doozy on you.
Not a
Don't
dude.
underestimate the rocks, they hurt a lot.
Oh yeah, they hurt worse than those freaking ice things. I tell you what.
You're muted, my dear. You're still muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Sorry, I couldn't understand what you said. I got a 6. I wasn't listening to
Oh
you guys.
shit.
Couldn't hear.
Distracted by the temporary flight of Bartholomew deeper into the passage, you actually hurt your shoulders a little bit as you duck. You're going to take 3 points of slashing damage, but you are able to emerge on the other side with the rest of your gear intact.
Oh boy, you really bonked your head there, Ash. Are you okay?
I'm good. I wish someone had warned me.
No, I did.
What? I didn't hear anything. What?
20
Siri?
for Siri.
Yeah, 20. Siri manages to also shimmy through the narrow passageway without getting hurt, and you now find all 5 of yourselves standing at a crossroads in this cave. Bartholomew has already flown ahead north, but you also see that there's a pathway that slopes downward going directly east.
So, are we gonna trust the bat? Something looks interesting around here.
I know.
I kind of want to see the shiny thing.
Yobi, should you stealth up ahead and see if you can see anything and come
That's a
back
good
and
idea.
tell us? Maybe
Yeah,
follow where Bart
I can try to sneak around and take a look at where Bart is.
Okay, well, good luck. And then I just noisily sit down.
So can I go very stealthy, Matt, and check
Yes,
it
you
out?
can. Make a stealth roll, please.
24.
24. Okay. And are you following the bat, or are you going east?
No, I'm going where the bat is. Very
Okay,
sneaky.
You can move, Yobi.
Okay.
Yobi, as you step deeper into the passageway, you enter a room where there are some giant bones kind of ensconced within the walls and the floor. You also, but by walking into this direction, you also see that this room curves around and also has an exit that slopes downward into a much larger room going east.
Okay.
It's at this point that you notice that Bartholomew the Bat has flown a little bit ahead of you, and it's kind of sitting on the skeletal bones of a large creature that are sort of embedded in the floor and the walls. It's screeching at you, and you're not sure what it's trying to say.
I want to screech back, but I don't want to blow my cover, so I'm just gonna go back to the guys and tell them that it looks like whatever we choose, we end up in the same place. So maybe our choices don't really impact us that much.
You really hung up on that fortune you were told.
Yeah, that fortune cookie.
Yeah, okay, let's just go the shorter route then. Let's get it over with. Oh, I'm back to full.
I'm gonna look around for traps on like the stairs, just to make
Okay,
sure we're not
Make an investigation check then, Milo.
investigation. Oof, 3 altogether. So
3, okay.
Safe, guys.
Milo, you don't detect any traps. So all of you enter a large circular room where in the northwest corner of the room and the eastern sort of side of the room, you see 2 pools of red liquid that looks like it could be blood. You're not sure how they got there. You also see 2 exits out of this room, one going north, and the one going north, you see some dim blue lights kind of lining the rock walls in that direction. Going south, there are 2 delicately placed blue lights that kind of indicate that there's something perhaps intentional about the placement of those lights towards the exit going south. As all of you step closer to the center of this room, you see what looks to be 3 recent corpses all lying face first on the ground.
Guess we found our party.
Yeah, do they have the same descriptions as the 3 people? As Jake, P, and Catherine?
Olena, make an insight check.
I'd love to.
Inside 18.
Olena, you're fairly sure that these 3 people are Jake, Ween, and Catherine. As you get close, P.
Oh.
As you get closer, you notice all 3 of them have arrows that have pierced through their skin and clothing, and you can see blood stains on their bodies and in puddles on the stone cave floor below.
I'm immediately looking up and around.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to check for traps.
Arrows. They were shot.
Olena, you notice the corpse that's closest to you is clutching a mace in one hand and a small satchel of rope. And has a small satchel and a rope on his belt. This looks like one of the adventurers that was described to you earlier. A second corpse that's a little further away from you is dressed in leather, wears a leather hat, and in the last bony grip of its hand, you see a long 20-foot whip with a spiked ball attached to the very tip of the whip. This character also has a backpack made of leather on its back. And finally, the third corpse is a human woman whose body is partially crushed beneath a boulder. You notice, as you get a little bit closer, that this woman has 4 arrows that have all struck the same part of her body. And it's a very gruesome series of blood stains from these wounds. This person's wearing a hooded cape, and you see in her right hand, she's carrying a rapier. Yobi, you were looking for traps, so if you can make an investigation check, please, and everybody else, you can also tell me what you'd like to do.
21.
Siri hearing
the arrows thing will look around, like, above. Let's see. No.
Could you make a perception check, Siri?
17.
Yobi, you're not detecting any traps in this room, but you are slightly nervous about whatever is in the room going north out of here or south out of here, because there's blue lights that seem to be placed there for intentional reasons. Siri, you do actually notice near the body of what looks to be Catherine, the adventurer, is a quiver with some magical arrows inside. Siri, you also notice the closer you get to this corpse that there are stains on the rapier that look like black slime. The slime has eaten away at the blade, making the rapier look quite useless.
Okay. Shit.
I want to check the corpses. I want to loot them.
Okay.
But especially the backpack, maybe they have.
Yeah, Sierra will hand the arrows to Yobi.
Okay, I'm the only one with who uses arrows. Do those arrows improve my short bow shooting in any way?
Yes, Yobi, you notice these are 4 magical arrows that are +1 arrows. So basically that means it's +1 to your attack roll and +1 to your damage.
Okay, good. Only when I use the 4 ones, then I go back to normal, right?
Correct. Yobi, inside the backpack, you find a potion of healing and a gem with a deep red color that you estimate is worth about 20 gold.
Not bad. Okay, anyone needs the healing potion? Wanna take it?
Oh no.
I have 2 on me.
I have one on me.
You can have it, Yobi.
Okay. And who wants to hold the gem?
That's yours as far as I'm concerned, bud.
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
The only corpse who you haven't investigated is the corpse of P.
I'm nervous.
Checks him out.
Elena will stand behind him. Axe ready. Just in case.
Axe ready?
Is the corpse?
Yeah.
Milo, you notice that the satchel that this adventurer is carrying looks to be full of items.
Can I look around and see if it's like booby trapped in any way?
Make an investigation roll.
Ooh, not bad. 16 altogether.
Yeah, you don't see any traps on or around the satchel, but you do see the gruesome wounds of several arrows stuck in the side of P's head.
Is there any other wound? Is it just the arrow wounds?
It looks like it's arrow wounds all over his body. But there are some arrows that are still stuck in his head.
Yobi, you need any more arrows?
Are they magical?
I just flick it a little bit so it goes down. I don't think so.
You pluck the arrows out and they all look like they're not reusable and they're also not magical.
Okay, no, I don't. Yeah, they look pretty damaged. I'm sorry. Sorry to get your hopes up. And then I look in the satchel.
Inside the satchel, it's pretty interesting. You see some money. So you see 40 gold pieces, 25 silver pieces, and a fat water skin that's full of some kind of liquid. Inside the front flap of the satchel, there is some writing that is stitched onto that inside flap. And the writing says, 6 pens are better than 1.
Oh, wait.
That sounds
Somebody
familiar.
had that one. It's a mochi thing.
6 pens are better than 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a fortune, right?
On the wrong Discord channel. No, okay, 10 men, 10 colors is what I'm thinking of. But 6 pens is better than 1.
It's in the same style, because I have fall 7 times raise 8.
Maybe it was like, sorry, wisdom. He was very wise for the day or something.
Is it a fortune or is it stitched into the bag?
Stitched onto the bag.
Oh, wait, never mind. I completely
It's like
wrong. Never mind. I
sewn
take it all
into
back.
the bag. This
Okay.
somebody, Milo, could you make an
Friends! Wait, like the guild.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. You want me to make a history check?
well, maybe Olena's role playing this. I'm not sure.
That's what she said. The guild.
Milo, could you make a history check, please?
Sure, my history's good. 15 altogether.
Okay, I'm gonna type this in the chat.
What do you guys remember about the Order of the Nib?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's why I had that moment of like realization. I didn't write a lot of very good things down, quite frankly. That's from a different campaign, so that would really confuse me.
Order of the Nib. That was.
calligraphy?
Tortellini's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the
writing?
heads of this Zadash, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you're investigating the satchel and talking about what you remember about the nib, all of you notice that Bartholomew the Bat has flown into the chamber going north, and you cannot see him at this moment.
Okay. That's
You wanna-
worrying.
Do you want to follow Bart, or do you want to head south?
Should we take this bag with us?
Yeah,
Sure.
why not?
Okay.
So that's Olena's taking the bag?
Yeah.
So, guys, what do you want to do? Follow the bat?
Kobe, you want to scout ahead again, or?
Nah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll try to sneak around again.
Yeah, I'm just at the mouth of where the
Okay.
bat flew, just ready to
I'm-
run up behind a few.
I'm guessing you want me to sneak around towards north. 11 on the stealth this time.
Yeah, but where are you stealthing, Yobi? Like, are you doing it inside the center of this room or a different location?
No, I want to stealthily go north.
Oh, towards where the bat went.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So you're going to be in the lead now. I'm going to move you forward.
I'm nervous.
But I only rolled an 11, so
Yes.
beware.
So you're the first one to see this. No, right now, nobody else sees this. You enter a chamber, Yobi, where you see piles and piles of gold and copper coins on the floor. This looks like a ton of loot.
I bet this
What do you
is a
say or
trap.
do?
I say, guys,
Where's the
brace
bag?
yourself for a trap.
Wait, why? What's happening?
Oh, come take a look. But stay really near me. Don't go further.
Milo
You
looks
see?
around, peeks around, is like,
Perfect trap. This is how you trap a Yobi. You show him gold.
All of you can see hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of gold and copper coins on the ground. You also see the remnants of a fire and some adventurers' boots kind of standing by themselves. You also see tons of ornately written graffiti along the walls. You'd have to walk a little bit closer to see what they mean. Meanwhile, Bartholomew the Bat is kind of standing on the largest pile of coins, and it's landed in such a way that its sort of bat wings it looks like its bat wings are collecting the coins into itself. Like it's forming a purse.
Coins fell off from the boots, right?
Siri would like to take a look at the writing on the wall.
Siri, can you make a perception check? With advantage, because it's you have dark vision.
Milo's just kind of like looking behind everyone with his shield kind of up.
17.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Siri, you can make out 3 distinct pieces of graffiti on the wall.
Okay.
One of them says, "The Guardian is well armed," and the word "armed" is painted an enhanced red color.
I need to color code. Everybody, calm down. I only have pink. Okay.
A couple feet away from that, near the floor, you see a second distinct piece of graffiti, and it reads, "The Guardian does not want to get hurt."
Okay.
A third piece of graffiti is written directly on the floor, and it's near the second piece. The third piece of graffiti reads, "There is more than one Guardian. Be on alert."
Oh, we're screwed.
What language is this written in?
Common.
Okay.
Can I check for traps?
Yeah, make an investigation check, Yobi.
12.
In your investigation, you see that anything near the adventurer's boots is rusted and unusable, and you also do not see any traps in the
Okay, so let's take some coins, guys.
Armed is the only word that looks different.
Correct.
Does this
Maybe
mean
he
he
just
has
wants a
many
hug.
arms?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And he doesn't want to get hurt, but there's more than one of him? Is this a riddle?
Make an insight check, Elena. Or, I'm sorry, Siri.
Sorry, yeah, wait. Oh, yikes. 8.
You have no idea if this is real or not, but it is very interesting.
Does this
Why-
look like a riddle to you, Elena? I rolled worse.
Elena was never very good at riddles growing up,
No.
so seeing these pieces of graffiti does not give her any new clues.
It rhymes.
Does it?
The guardian is well armed. The guardian does not want to get hurt. There is more than one guardian. Be on alert.
Oh, I didn't get the beyond
okay.
alert. Beyond alert part. Okay.
So, who can stash so many copper coins?
Oh, I just got this guy's bag, so if you want to.
Yeah,
fill it
I
up.
was thinking, let's fill the bag with copper coins.
All right.
Yobi, as you begin filling your pockets with coins, you're realizing the weight of these coins will cause your party to slow down their speed significantly.
Does that
You're
affect
wondering
our
if it's
fighting?
worth it to collect any of the coppers.
Does that affect our fighting? Does it affect our fighting if we slow down?
It would affect your speed, but not your fighting.
What about the gold? Are there any platinum?
You don't see any platinum pieces. You only see gold and copper.
Well, should we take the gold
let's just
instead?
take the gold, yeah.
I mean, Yobi, you're estimating it would probably take the party around 10 minutes to sort through the coins and only take the gold.
I'm okay with that if you guys are. Who wants to stay and keep watch at
I'll
the
keep
entrance of the
watch.
room? Okay. Let's start
Okay.
sorting.
I'll also keep watch over your shoulder.
Oh.
As the party starts sorting through coins, Bartholomew has flown out of the chamber, and Milo, because you're closest to the exit, you can see that the bat has made its way toward the southern exit of the large circular room you were just in.
Nice. It looks like Bartholomew's. He's gone south. So maybe that's our next move.
Sure, Milo, right after we get rich or die trying.
Oh sure. I was still just keeping an eye out for any of those archers or whatever.
The 10
Oh.
minutes passed. Are we...
I'm sorry, Milo, could you make an perception check then? That's what you're doing?
Siri is helping him.
Natural
Helping.
20 on
Okay,
that.
at advantage.
Oh, he don't need no help.
Natural 20 for mine.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Milo, you're starting to detect a noise coming from the chamber that the bat just flew into. The noise sounds like it's crackling and like things are crackling.
Yeah, the guardian is eating the bat. Okay.
His bones
say,
are cracking.
No!
I hear like
No.
a lightning sound or something down there.
We're almost done. We're almost done.
It's like I think we gotta get ready for something. I think something's headed our way. Just like, guys, just flip that out.
Okay, fine. I'll swing the bag over my shoulder.
Yeah. Are we done with the sorting? Matt? Did 10 minutes pass?
Yeah, 10 minutes have passed. You're kind of done
How
with
much?
sorting.
How much gold do we have?
Between all of you, it's around 520 gold.
Each?
Quite a lot. No, total.
Oh, total.
Damn it.
Okay.
Not each. 520 total.
How many are we? 6?
We're making out here.
I
Yeah,
forgot how
if you
to-
count the bat, yes, you're a party of 6.
Okay, so we're 5. So 104
104.
each. My bad. I was just nervous about all that gold.
And then 40 each, or 40 gold altogether, plus the 25 silver. Does someone want to do that math
Nah.
for me?
It's yours, Milo.
Yeah, I got the
You don't want
gem.
to do math that fast.
Yeah,
You can keep that. Like,
please don't make
gem.
me do any math.
Fair enough.
Okay, guys, let's go fight that guardian.
Okay, so
Na, 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 na.
The party walks back into the room with the pools of red liquid, and you can see that there's a narrow exit to this room with two dim blue lights at the foot of this entrance that look like they have been intentionally placed there. Olena, because you're the closest to this entrance, you can actually see a little bit into this room, and it's a very unique set of objects you can see in this room. First of all, the room is a striking circular shape, and you can see 5 pillars all surrounding one central pillar. And from where you're standing, you can see that all the pillars are different colors. You can also see that the bat, Bartholomew, is perched on top of one of the stone pillars.
What color is the one the bat is sitting on?
You'd have to get a little bit closer to see.
What color is the one that is sitting? Am I still not close enough?
The bat is currently sitting on a rose-colored pillar.
What are the other ones? What colors are they? Which one's the red one?
You would need to get a little bit closer to see what color each of the pillars are.
Are the little red droplets on this map blood? Or are they just there?
You can make an investigation check.
Didn't you say it was blood?
I said it. I
you're
said
talking
it
about
looked
this
like
one?
blood, but I don't know that
Okay,
anybody
okay.
has investigated yet.
I wasn't sure if it was just like a feature of the map. Investigation 9.
Something is telling you that whatever this red liquid is, it's connected to the denizens of this cave. So maybe something related to animals.
The what?
What's your best guess?
Use smaller words, Matt. Come on. The what of the
The inhabitants
Residents.
of the cave. Yeah.
the inhabitants?
The people
Whatever
that
lives
live,
here.
the things that live
No.
here.
I get it. I wasn't sure if
Okay.
inhabitants was what you said second
Yes.
time.
Oh, he
Okay,
said
got it.
denizens.
I did say denizens.
Who uses denizens? Come on.
This guy.
This guy. I don't want to use another speak with animal spell slot, so I'm just gonna walk a little further in. Shield up.
Shield up.
I wonder if we should try and, I don't know, hit the red thingies since the arm was in red.
Oh, that's really smart.
So what are you gonna do?
I have my
Legend of
moments.
Zelda of you. Okay. Yeah. No, I like that idea. Let's get into this room and see what's happening.
Oh wait, I had the wand of secrets. What does that do?
Oh, you should try that at the entrance here.
Shows
Yeah.
like hidden paths.
Wait, can you snack?
It detects traps.
Oh yeah, it detects traps. Yeah, I want to do that.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Yobi, so you wave the wand around, and in like a 30-foot radius around you, you do not detect any traps. However, by walking closer into this small circular chamber, you are getting the distinct sensation of something magical in this room.
In which room? The one where we're going, or with
The one
we're
where
at?
the bat is sitting on the column.
Okay. So it's something magical there. Right.
In fact, the entire party feels as if they are nearing the source of whatever scratching noise Milo heard earlier. As you make your way through this narrow and uncomfortable corridor, you see 6 pillars in total. The central pillar is shining with a rich blue light, and as Bartholomew is standing next to it, this light is casting shadows of bats, like on the walls of the room. It's actually quite pretty, the effect. Surrounding the central blue pillar are 5 other pillars, all in different colors, and they are the color rose, green. The third one is also rose. The fourth one is purple, and the last one is blue. All of you hear this crackling noise, as if they were icicles flaking off in chips from a melting roof. It momentarily fills your ears with a slight, low hissing noise as well. You hear all this crackling.
Everyone, The ceiling?
You currently do not see anything on the ceiling. Bartholomew the bat
I would like
flies
to inspect
to
the
land on another
rose.
pillar.
Oh,
Is it red?
So if we go like, I don't know how to do this. Like, let's say
Clockwise.
the northernmost pillar is number 1, and then the leftmost pillar is 2. You have the central one that's lit in blue. The rightmost one is 3. The bat is currently on, let's say, 4, and then the last one is 5. Then the color of the pillar that the bat is currently on is purple.
what was he on previously? Number 2.
He was previously on a rose pillar.
Milo, are you sure you don't want to talk to the bat? I think it's really important right now. I mean, do you have
I'll
any?
talk to
You,
that.
do you have any disadvantage if you talk to him?
I'll do another speak with the animal. I'll squeak at him. I'll say, Bart, do you know what's going on here?
The bat seems slightly entranced, and it says back to you, Milo, can't you hear the music?
Oh boy, guys, he's saying something about music. I don't know.
We don't have echolocation. Our ears are not as good as his ears. You know what I'm saying? So like, no.
I just want to kind of like block up my ears with something. I don't know if I have anything. Like rip off a piece of my shirt and block it in a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, ask him to sing back to us what he's hearing.
Can you sing what you hear back to me?
It chirps back at you. Come closer.
Oh no, I don't like
No,
that at
God!
all.
You sneaky son of a bitch.
Can I pick up a rock and chuck it at the rose pillar?
Yes, you can.
Do I have to roll an attack roll?
The rock falls on the ground with a thud, and you feel as if the bright blue colored pillar in the middle is shining a little bit brighter.
I pick up another rock and chuck it at the other rose pillar.
The same thing happens. And your spell is still active, so the bat is telling you, oh, that's really good.
That's really good.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel.
Where's
about
the second rose pillar? 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, or 5?
So
3.
1 is the top, I think, right? So the second rose would be the bottom right.
The bottom right is actually blue right now.
Did any other one change color to rose after I threw it at both roses?
Nope.
Okay.
And what's the one closest to us right now? Sorry.
The one closest
This
to you
one.
right now, that one is green right now.
So right now I have this one's green. This is rose. This is rose. Blue. Blue. Oh God.
The one
And
on the
purple?
bat is purple. Yeah.
Yep, I think that's right.
Okay. Just making sure. And have any of them changed since we've seen them?
Nope.
Okay.
Could
Except for
you
the
make an,
center blue one.
Olena, could you make an insight check actually as you're trying to figure out what's going on with these lights? Make an insight check.
19.
Olena, something is telling you that this is some sort of magical puzzle, and that it would help the party to understand the pillars more if they could touch or inspect the pillars up close.
Move into the room. I think we would benefit from inspecting these pillars up close and personal.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like kind of half drawn his sword, just ready for anything.
Oh yeah, no, I have my axe out. Well,
Yeah.
no, actually, I have a pen and paper out.
Okay. Oh. The central pillar is pulsing with this bright blue light as a crackling noise enters all of your senses. Words begin to form within the small, airy space of this cave, and all of you can hear the following. They can't find you, and now they miss you. Must I remind you, I'm only here to twist you. Olena, you're the first to enter the cave, and you're also noticing, pulsing with an even brighter blue light and levitating next to the central column, is an ancient amulet. It's a silvery necklace with a deep blue sapphire gem set in the center that is glimmering beautifully. And as your eye catches this amulet, you're noticing that all 5 other pillars have a very comforting glow.
Try twisting
Okay.
the first rose.
Let me tell you what happens. As you touch this column, you notice it seems to have an effect on the other columns.
What do
The
they
third
do?
column
Number 3.
changes
It also
color
was rose.
to blue.
It was rose. Blue.
The fourth column changes to rose.
Which was the purple one? What
Correct.
was the fourth?
And the fifth column changes to green.
I think you should twist number 4.
Okay. I twist number 4.
I'm standing in the room and directing you.
Like kind of hiding. I twist the 4th pillar.
Milo, you notice that your twisting of the 4th column has an effect on the 4th column, which changes from a rose color to a blue color.
Those
So
are
now
not the
2 of
numbers I have. Whoever's writing those numbers.
So in order, the columns are now green at the very top,
Green.
then rose. On the right of that is blue, and on the bottom, on the left is blue, and on the bottom right is green.
And there's 1 rose still.
I
The
have
sec-
this one
yeah.
as 2.
Yeah, number 2 is rose right now. Yep. Wherever that somebody put a number or something, that's
The
rose.
1,
Should we
Mhm.
twist the
2.
the last rose?
Yeah, twist the rose.
I'll twist the last rose.
The last
number 2.
rose is now, yeah.
Milo, you notice something happens to several of the pillars. It triggers several of the pillars to change color. And in the blink of an eye, you notice that the first column has not changed color, but the one that was rose that you just touched has now become blue. The one that was blue to the far right has become green. The other blue one to the bottom left has also become green. And the one that was green in the bottom right has now become purple. So now none of the pillars are rose.
Also, we don't have 3 blues anymore, right? We only have
We
the middle
have
one.
3 greens, a blue, and a purple.
Correct.
And the blue in the center.
We're trying to make all of them blue, right? I mean, we're all in the same.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah, but
Okay.
I was kind of leaning on the red thing, and now that's gone, so I don't know.
Yobi and Milo, could you both make an insight check as you're both kind of helping each other figure out what's going on with these columns?
Sure.
3.
11.
3-11. You're both offering the best guesses that you have about what to do with these columns. You might be on the right track, or maybe you may need to make a different decision. Ash or Siri, would you like to do anything similar or different?
Siri's gonna twist the purple column.
You also notice, Siri, that the bat has now flown off of the columns and is not sitting on any of them.
Is there an undo button?
Yeah, like if we wait around, do the pillars change?
You could try that.
Let's try move the one in the middle. Let's use that place.
Okay. I can.
Who is doing it?
I'll do it.
Milo?
Oh God, that's Milo. Okay, all right. Yeah, I moved the middle one.
Milo, you try, but nothing seems to move or shift position of the central pillar. But you see, out of your grasp, there's an amulet hovering in the air next to it.
Pretty sure that's our prize, guys, but I don't know how to get there.
Would you like to try to reach for it?
Not yet. No.
Ash is just watching the pillars change color and trying to figure it out from afar.
These
Ash,
are
could you also-
accurate colors, just so everybody's aware.
Could you also make an
Oh.
insight check? That's really good, actually. Ash, could you also make an insight check?
Okay, hold on. That is a 22.
22. Okay, I'm gonna type this to you in the chat.
Okay.
Can't find you, and now they miss you. Must I remind you, they're only here to twist you. Oh, that makes sense because we're twisting.
Yeah.
Guardian is well armed. It does not want to get hurt. There are more than one guardian. Be on alert. I'm really bad at puzzles, y'all.
I know, me too.
FYI, like I'm
like,
the wrong
yeah.
person for this.
Well,
I
first off, good on you for getting all the colors right.
That's impressive.
Yeah. What you got,
We'll
Ash?
probably have to fight the red dots when we exit the gap. Just saying.
I think.
I kind of wanted to stab one of the red dots.
Hold off arming or hurting anything since it told us it doesn't want to get hurt. Ash, go.
Well, okay. I feel like all the columns have to be the same color to
I
unlock the
agree.
magic, and also I feel like the color must match one of the mochi colors the group saw earlier, but I don't know why.
Okay. I'm going back to our mochi. Sky blue. Green. I had green, which was wisdom, animal handling, and nature checks. There was black, peach,
Silver.
rose.
I asked Bart. I'm like, hey, Bart, you got any clue on what's happening here?
Bart kind of nods at you and says, Can't you hear the magic? Can't you hear the melody?
What's the melody saying?
It says,
Oh. Okay.
the bat says that all of you can hear an echoing effect coming from the ground. And it sounds like
Okay. Here's what we know. The pink colored mushroom Siri gives disadvantage on things. That's Siri saying that. Here's what we know. I ate something that gave me it had a negative effect on me. Sky blue was good. Green was good. Peach was good.
That sounds like Trump a little bit.
Ash read the rose but didn't eat it. What did the rose one say? Do you have any recollection?
Me?
Yeah.
I had 2 black ones.
Yeah, and that didn't go well.
Yeah.
Is it the frog in the well knows nothing of the sea? What did I don't remember what the rose one said.
Did we see one of the people who was coming, like one of the old party, had a mochi with them? Did I remember that right?
You
or
did
no?
not see any corpse clutching a mochi.
I thought someone had the paper, but it was just the six pens is better than one.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the nib.
Siri, could you make an Arcana check? Actually,
Oh,
You're
Siri.
thinking there's something.
That's me.
Siri thinks there's something magical about this.
Natural one.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Siri, you're pretty convinced you need to turn all the columns a color that you haven't seen before.
I think.
You haven't
Well,
seen
but I already thought that. I'm gonna sit down.
You also rolled a 1, so.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. How do I? There's no undo, is there?
So what do you guys suppose? Should we try and make these all red? Or should we try and make them all blue? What's the color we're after?
Honestly,
it should all be
I would
blue,
try
right?
and make them all blue because the middle one stayed constantly blue. And it also didn't move, so until that changes color, I would go with blue.
I want to touch 4.
Okay. You reach out and touch the 4th column, and it seems to have an effect on just that column alone. It was green, and it now turns purple.
Okay, so if you touch the 4th column, it only changes itself. And it's probably like it
Only
rotates
this
between
time.
several colors. So it's like from green to purple, and then I guess from purple to blue. So I forget which other columns were. Which
don't worry.
columns. You got it.
Okay, so we started off. We started off with 1 green, 2 rose, 4 purple. I'm going out of order clearly. 5 blue, 3 rose.
And we switched the rows, and now we have what's 1 and 3? I cannot figure out what color.
1 stayed the same. It was green.
And it's still green, right? And 3 is
Is anyone colorblind?
green?
My friend
No.
Jeremy is.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Can I twist 3 again, see if anything happens.
Before you do that, Milo, could you make an Arcana check? And Yobi, you were also helping earlier, so you can either help Milo or make your own Arcana check.
I can help Milo.
Okay, so Milo, that's at advantage.
Okay, so 11 and then 9. So I'll
Sounds
take
like
the 11.
a big die.
Milo, you're
Metal.
getting the sensation that all the pillars should be the same color as one of the colors that you currently can see.
So we should definitely make it one of the colors that is currently on the pillar.
Okay, so not rose.
Okay. No,
I'm
let's go
thinking
with
blue, guys.
I agree. I think we should try blue.
I'm gonna
Okay.
twist 3 again and see what happens.
Okay, you twist the third column, and it seems to have an effect on the columns in the room. The third column has become purple. The fourth column has turned rose. And the fifth column has also turned rose.
Okay,
you now
one
have
moment,
green-
everybody.
Green,
One is still
blue,
green, right?
purple, rose, rose. It's at this moment, after the colors turn, that all of you can hear this melody pulsating from the floor of this room. And the bat is kind of dancing by itself. And it sounds like...
That's the same sound as before, right?
Did we ever turn the first one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just did that one, and it only changed the fourth column's color.
Oh, okay.
Okay, everybody, there's a pattern to number 4. Purple, rose, blue, green, purple, rose.
Yeah, but
Yes,
it
I
changed
got
when
that.
we moved other pieces. It
That's
didn't
the-
change when we moved. So
We need to see what all the columns move, which columns they move when you touch them. Then we need to do the...
Are we thinking too deeply into this?
I don't think so. I think this is it.
Okay. We're not thinking.
I have
We're
an
not
idea.
thinking deep enough.
I have an idea. Let's start with
Just one again, just to see what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
move
happens
one
to one?
and move only one until we notice something happens.
Who
Okay.
touches
Let's
the first
move.
column?
I do.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
Milo,
move the first one.
You
several
touch the
times.
first column, which is currently green, and nothing else happens.
They all stay the same.
hmm
Okay.
Okay, let's move the third one again because we just did, right? Let's see if that one changes.
Twist.
So Milo touches the third column, and it seems to have an effect on several of the columns in the room. The third column changes from purple to rose. The fourth
Okay.
column changes from rose to blue, and the fifth
Okay.
column changes from rose to blue. So now the colors are green, blue, rose, blue, blue.
We need to
Okay.
see... I'm
It
gonna
goes-
touch 2.
No,
Oh,
no,
can you
no,
see
no,
my
no,
text?
no. Two is already blue. Try and touch one again.
I think rose.
What? Nothing's
We should
gonna
change
happen.
the rose because rose goes from rose to blue.
Yeah, but it
Oh.
might change the blue ones. Let's try with one now because it didn't do anything the turn before.
I think they're all
Yeah.
going to stay the same, and we could check.
Four is blue now.
Yeah,
And
sorry,
five is
I
blue.
got messed up with my pen.
Oh,
It's
we only have 1 and 3 to make blue. So let's try with 1.
All right, Milo tries 1 again.
Milo, you touch the first column, and nothing happens. It stays green.
Oh, God damn it.
We're going to need
Okay.
to do a lot of movement. So let's change... I need to know what happens when we touch columns 2 and 5 so we can calculate it out. So I'm going to touch column 2.
we're so good at this.
Okay.
Okay.
I played lots
Ash
of
touches column number 2, and it seems to have a very notable effect on several of the columns in the room. The first column stays green.
hmm
The second column changes from blue to green.
Okay.
The third column changes from rose to blue. The fourth column changes from blue to green, and the last column changes to green. So all of the columns are green except for the third column.
And the one in the middle, which is still blue.
Hey, can you
Ash, you're feeling slightly proud of this because this is the first time that 4 out of the 5 pillars have matched the same color. You wonder if this is the right direction.
You guys think that green's what we're after this whole time? I'm thinking so because 1's not changing at all.
But the
Yeah.
one in the middle is still blue, right?
Yeah, but
Plus-
maybe it'll turn green after.
The
we-
third
Yeah,
one is
okay,
blue,
okay.
and the one with the amulet is also blue.
I'm going to move column 5 and see what happens.
You touch column 5, and it has an effect on all the columns on the lower part of the room. And Those are 2 that are currently green, and they both turn rose.
Move
So
4 and
now
5.
you see
No.
green, green, blue, rose, rose.
Don't you want to touch green with the tree now? The blue maybe turns green. I don't remember if tree turns green.
I think we want everything to be blue.
Okay, so if we should touch column 2, make column 2 blue first.
Yeah, let's touch column 2. Twist
Ash
it.
is touching column 2.
I thought we were changing to green.
Ash touches
He gave
column
up on
2, and 4 of the columns change. The result is the first column stays the same, stays green. However, column number 2 is now purple. Column number 3 is now green. Column number 4 is now blue, and column number 5 is now blue. So you have green, purple, green, blue, blue.
I guess that's true because like nothing changes one.
That's
Yeah.
true. So let's make them all green. So I'm gonna touch column 2 3
Two, yeah.
times.
3
Well-
times.
I think, yeah.
Okay, so hold on. I gotta think this through.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah, they should just revert to the colors they were before we did this last change.
You touch column number 2 3 times, and the result is the first column doesn't change. The second column is now green. The third column is now blue, and on the bottom row, rose and blue.
Okay, so now we
Terrible,
need to
too.
make number 3. We'll touch that one.
You touch column number 3, and it turns green. The bottom 2 columns both turn blue.
Now we're gonna touch column 5. This one.
After you touch column number 5, Ash, go ahead and take 100 bonus experience points.
Oh wow!
You all detect a magical sensation kind of emanate from the floor, and the amulet drops and lands on the ground.
I pick it up with my sword.
Make it very gingerly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you make a dexterity roll to do that.
13.
You manage to pick up the amulet with the tip of your blade.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful, and Milo, as you pick this up with your blade, you feel like someone should wear it. You don't know why you feel this way.
Nobody
Reach
touch
out
it.
to it slowly and slowly.
Oh, I grab it. I want to grab it with him. With I don't know, with like a sleeve over my hand.
Oh wait, wasn't this like good? Isn't it why we came here?
Yeah, I don't trust it. Was that the guardian?
This is metagaming now. So, are you grabbing it from Milo or not?
I'm grabbing it from Milo.
Okay, Milo, are you
Can
I
fighting
check
back,
it?
or are you letting Elena grab it?
I'll let her grab it.
Okay, so Elena, the amulet is now in your possession.
I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't put it on.
It
Can
looks
we
so
check it?
beautiful and beckoning. You think it would actually match your eye color and hair
No, I'm gonna put it on.
beautifully.
I'm gonna
You
throw
put
it.
it on.
This
Make an
is my
Arcana check,
precious
please,
kind
Elena.
of situation.
Arcana check. 16.
Elena, so this is for everybody, but Elena is the first to understand it. As a bonus action, you can put on the amulet, you can take it off, you can throw it, or you can catch it. And those are the things that you feel like you can do with this amulet. So I'll say it again. You can put it on, you can take it off, you can throw it, or catch it. And all of those
I
would
throw
be-
it back at Milo.
Wait. If I have it on, can I throw it in one bonus action, or I have to take it off?
You have to take it off first.
Okay,
and then
so it's
your
gonna be
next
two
round.
bonus
Yeah.
actions to take it off and throw it.
Correct.
We're probably gonna have to throw it around when the guardian comes.
So
I throw it back
Elena
at
tells
Milo.
everybody that this is what she learned.
Yeah. And I throw it back at Milo. Never mind.
Milo,
I
you
don't know
catch
what to do.
But can we?
Milo, do you
investigate
catch
to
it or do
see
you
if
let
it's
it drop
evil?
to the ground?
Don't know.
I catch it.
Okay.
Milo, you see that all of the green columns are sort of pulsating this rhythmic melody. And an otherworldly, almost lordly type voice bellows from above. The holder of the amulet is now the target. Want to be the target not? Then thou must drop it like it's hot. The
Shit.
group then sees the floor is rumbling, and a crack has formed in the center of the floor, and you can hear a demonic grunt. emerge.
There
And-
goes our bonus
We
actions.
gotta leave.
Slowly,
What?
this huge, muscly figure emerges from the crack in the floor. And as it emerges, you notice it stands over 6 feet tall. It has several arms, cocking a double bow. And it's letting out a yawn as it steps forward. His skin is glimmering a bluish-green color in the dim light of the room, as bits of ice and snow melt from his bald head and face as he salivates in your direction, Milo. This character also is wearing a very chic set of sunglasses with golden rims. He whispers and grunts at you in a demonic language and stares at the rest of the group. He takes his sunglasses off and says to you all, "Welcome, stranger, and your friends. All of y'all come inside. We got a fight on our hands, so draw your arms and get alive." And from his menacing body
Right,
language,
King.
you can tell it's time to roll initiative.
Oh God!
Oh,
Guardian is
boy.
well armed.
Oh, jeez, that was horrible.
He does not want to get hurt. There's more than one guardian. Be on alert. That was also horrible. For both.
Can't we just run?
Well, he's standing in front of the entrance, so you could try.
Okay.
Siri, what's yours?
11.
11. Olena, what's yours?
6.
6. Ash?
I got 14.
14. And the bat? 11. This sort of muscular, masculine figure draws its bow, and it sees Yobi. You're the only one standing outside of this room right now. It's aiming both of its arrows at you.
But I thought the guy with the amulet is the target.
Say it again?
I thought the person holding the amulet is the target.
He sees that you are the one that's not in the room right now, and he's aiming at you.
Okay.
So maybe you learn something from that. He's gonna
Yeah.
attack.
Okay.
It's a 19 and a 25.
That means I'm 1 HP left.
To hit.
hit.
To hit.
Yeah, to hit. So you're hit for 24 points of piercing damage.
Okay, my bad. I'm 2 HP left. So,
Yeah, so you've just been pierced by 2 arrows. It really hurts. You think it might be time to run.
Well, yeah.
He said, what did he say? I didn't write that one down. I was panicking.
It's actually gonna move outside of the room to get closer to you, Yogi.
Feel alive.
And as it looks at you, it's salivating and it's glaring at you. You could, without words, you can tell that he wants to.
He wants
Dominate
a piece
you in some way.
Yeah.
Yobi, you are next to act. What would you like to do?
I would like to run, Forest, run. I'm not near him, so I'm not engaged or anything, right?
Correct. You can.
How
You,
much
can,
can I
you don't have
move?
to disengage. You can just dash if you want.
How much can I move?
If you do a dash, it's double your current movement. If your
I
base is
know,
30,
I'm
then
asking.
yeah. If your
Okay,
base
so
is
I
30,
just-
then if you're dashing, it's 60.
And then can I try and hide?
Yes, you can. As a bonus action, yes.
So I guess it's around here. And I can want to try and hide, while it's a corner here, so I'll try to get out of his sight.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth roll, please.
21.
21. It's at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Ash, you are next to act. Just saw Yobi get struck by a whole bunch of arrows. What would you like to do?
This is scary. I am going. I have to see him. I can't. He's hidden. Oh no.
It's
Maybe
okay,
like-
because he cannot see me either.
Yobi, stay hidden. I'm gonna like. I feel like if we leave the cave, that he's gonna try to kill us. Like, he might toy with us only if we're in here or something. I don't know what he's trying to toy with us about, but I'm like, Yobi, stay hidden. I can't. I'll start going towards you with my double to stay alive, please.
Don't let him know what you're gonna do.
He can't. He might be intelligent. Oh no, I'm not gonna do any of that. Don't even worry about it. I am going to use my action to have my Duke. Wait, no, I can't do this. Only once for long rest, so no, I will not do that. I'm gonna be like, sir. I'm gonna try talking. Sir, are you a guardian?
It speaks back to you in a dark demonic language, and it just sounds like a bunch of hissing and cracking.
Please don't kill my friend, okay? I don't want to hurt. We were not supposed to hurt the guardians, right? Out of character. Like the thing is. Okay. I'll just cast spiritual weapon as my bonus action.
Okay.
I'll cast it right next to him and try to attack with that.
All right. Let me get you a little black corset. That's the only thing I have ready. And does he have to do a save, or did you have to?
I rolled to attack, and I got a 12.
A 12.
Yes.
So you try to strike this many armed creature with your spiritual weapon, and it basically uses its arm to slap it to the floor.
Okay.
He's OP.
Okay. I'll just move back and.
Yeah, you're out of eyesight now.
Yeah. That is good.
Okay.
I'm thinking if I want to use my action because that was my bonus action.
Mhm.
For that. I'm gonna try to shoot at him with my crossbow. If I peek around the corner again.
Okay, yes, you can do that.
Should have done that. Okay. That's a 19 to hit.
It pierces into his right leg, so you managed to strike him. Tell us how much damage.
That's gonna be 8 damage.
It lets out this grunt, and it's bleeding heavily from that wound, Ash. It seems to be that you have targeted it successfully.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
Okay, we're gonna go to Bartholomew the Bat next, and it is flapping around, very scared. It has landed on the pillar next to Milo. That's the end of its turn. It's screeching at Milo, "Kill it! Kill it!" Siri, it's your turn next.
Oh. Yeah, that's me. Just gonna try and cast Charm Person. So,
Okay.
he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Let's see if he has a bonus. He got a 17.
Never mind. Okay.
He mentally slaps your magical power down to the floor
Oh,
with his
wow.
head. Yeah.
Siri's going to. Anybody have any plans? As she goes off to the side. That's what she's shouting.
Okay. Is that the end of her turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Milo, you're up next.
I'm either thinking put it on or throw it at him. I'm not sure which of the two. All right. Yeah, I'll put it on. As well.
Oh.
Okay.
And then
Milo,
I'm
you
gonna-
feel invincible, supercharged, mighty, and you feel like this is a magical power that you're going to enjoy while the ride lasts.
I don't know if I should go by you guys. I feel like I'm about to get blasted by something. So yeah, I'm gonna hide behind this pillar so he can't see me with his bow. I'm just ready in action in case something pops up next to me that I can hit it.
And what is your ready action?
If something appears next to me, I'm just gonna swing at it and attack it.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
And say, I hope I did something right. And then that's the end of my turn.
Olena, you're next up.
Do I notice any change in Milo?
You notice Milo seems to be very proud of his new necklace.
Okay. But he's not like glowing or floating or anything.
He's
like
not
that.
glowing or floating. No.
Okay. I'd like to rage.
Okay.
For some reason, I cannot move Olena.
Oh. Why?
Okay, so what had happened was I accidentally deleted you when I was trying to delete my incorrect
Let me
Naruto,
put a
and
new
I
Olena
pulled
on
you
the
back
board
out.
then.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sabotaging us.
I'm actually the op right now.
You're with the Guardians.
me.
I know.
Yeah.
You're the second Guardian.
Big reveal.
Okay, now I'm movable. I'm going to walk past Ash, stand so that pretty much nobody can get past me.
Okay.
Raging, holding my action in case he attacks me, and
Okay.
be like, what do you want us to do to get out of here?
It's pointing behind you, Olena, directly at my ult.
Well, too bad.
Does he see me?
Yes, despite me
Oh,
being
God.
very large. I don't think you want to get hurt, so
Don't hurt him.
At
I'll
the end of
hold
your
my-
turn, or are you gonna do anything
I'll hold my
else?
action.
Hold your action? Okay.
Yeah.
This is the top of the next round. He is going to back up towards one of the pools full of red liquid, and he can see you, Olena. He's going to shoot 2 arrows at you. 7 and a 21.
The 21 hits.
The 21 will hit for 12 points of piercing damage, right in your shoulder.
Halved. Because I'm raging.
So half, okay? He sees that those 2 arrows didn't quite hurt you as much as he thought. So for his bonus action, he's going to sling 1 more arrow at you, Olena.
Go for it.
15,
That hits.
12 points, but half to 6.
Okay.
He's getting very frustrated by the fact that his arrows are not hurting you as much as he thought. And he's huffing and puffing. And it's at this point that he puts his sunglasses back on, so you can't see his eyes.
He's gonna cry. I yell.
Yobi, you're next to act. And you're looking really hurt.
Toby,
at the
you have a
moment.
health potion. That was
Oh,
metagaming,
yeah.
but I just wanted to remind you because we got it today.
Thank you. I was focused on something else. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna yell, throw the amulet to the bat
Okay.
so he can fly it out of there.
Okay.
Okay, that's not an action, right? That's just
No, you can keep going. Yeah.
Okay,
Interesting idea.
can I use my healing potion as a bonus action, or do I have to use an action?
As your full action, that's, yeah. You can drink the potion.
Okay, I'll drink the potion. Well, actually, no, because I'm hidden, so he cannot attack me. No, I will sneak attack him,
Okay.
just for the kicks of it. Natural 20.
Oh, baby.
It's going to do critical damage.
9 and 9, 18.
18. And what weapon was this?
The short bow.
And you're using regular arrows with magic?
Oh yeah, magic ones. So with +1, right? 19.
So what's the total damage?
19.
19. You strike this arrow in his sort of exposed part of his upper thigh, and you can see a spurt of dark red blood emerge from it. And he's turned around to look in your direction, and he's taken his glasses back off, and he kind of spits on the stone floor in front of him towards you.
But he still cannot see me because as a skulker,
Yeah,
I
he
do not
can't see you.
in my location, so I remain hidden.
Just
Okay.
your general direction, because
Yeah.
an arrow came at him. So that was your main action. Do you have a bonus action?
No, nothing that I want to do. I want to remain hidden there and try to cover up for the guys.
In that case, then go to Ash. Ash, you're up next.
Guys, we gotta run, I guess. Let's just run. This is pretty bad. I take it back. Gotta get out of here. I'm gonna try. I can dash, and I measured it. I'll show my. I can go like 20, and then I can go like. I'm dashing, so I have 60, so I can get over to Yobi.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, for my action, use Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Yobi, and then for my bonus action, I'm going to try to hit the guy with switch weapon. So I'm just going to do that first for you, Matt. That's 15 plus 5 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, that's going to be 7 damage, and then for Yobi, that's 9 healing.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome.
So it can see you, Ash, and it says after you hit it with your spiritual weapon, he then sort of coughs up at you, and he's speaking in this evil demonic language, but you can kind of understand that he's saying, stay true to yourself, and things will change.
Okay, thanks.
That was very helpful.
That's like a deep life lesson, and I appreciate that. But like, that's tell me right now, and there's a lot going on right now, so that's good to know. Appreciate.
The bat is freaking out and it's flapping its wings, and it's going to the most interior part of the chamber of columns, and that's the end of its turn. Before he ends its turn, he shouts at Milo again, "Kill it! Kill it!" Siri, you're next to act.
Siri is going to also exit the room and stay along the wall.
So that's a dash, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to bonus action inspire Yobi. I haven't thought of any songs. Yeah. Just gonna inspire Yobi. Exactly, just like that. Yeah, they harmonize. Na 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 na. I really, you know, when you're trying to think of songs and every single musical artist leaves your head. Yeah, that's what's happening. Oh, stay alive. That's what she's saying. We're in Hamilton now.
All right, so Yobi has Bardic.
What does that do? You have to remind me. Sorry.
You have a D6 to attack rolls, saving throws.
So I have like another D6 to attack rolls. Right?
You can add it, and then you can tell me.
Or ability checks.
And you can add it after you roll to decide whether or not you want to use it.
You could, in theory, add it to a death save as well.
That's correct. You can add it to a death save. Yeah, I read that somewhere in the DM thing. Yeah. Is that the end of your turn, Siri?
Yeah.
Milo.
Do I notice anything different about the room since all the pillars have changed color? Like, is there...
You don't notice anything, but you do notice all that, like, hooting noise has stopped ever since this creature has appeared.
And all I can do with the amulet is wear it, take it off, throw it, or catch it. I'm just trying to think of this riddle. It says they can't find you, they'll miss you. Must remind I'm only here to twist you. So I think this thing is just here to distract us from what we actually need to do with this thing.
No, I think that was for the pillars, and we just twisted them until the amulet dropped.
But that's you could legitimately think that.
Well, then I'm just gonna yell at this little demon creature and say, "Why are you shooting at my buddies? You're here to kill me, aren't you?" And then I kind of bling on the amulet a little bit.
Oh, you got his attention, Milo, and he's pointing at you, and he's speaking in this guttural language. He seems to be saying to you, "Halfling, did you pass math in school?" And he's saying this in a form of common that you can understand.
I say barely, but
if you stop at general math, you're only going to make general math money.
Is he an inspiration? Is this a TED Talk?
Is that the end of your turn, Milo?
Milo just kind of looks at Elena and just is like, "Get out of here."
No!
Get out of here.
New York again.
Go, just scoop. Go save the others.
Okay.
And then he just like starts banging on his shield, trying to get the guy to come over to him.
Sacrificing. Uh-huh. Okay.
We'll see.
Elena, it's your turn to act. What would you like to do?
Fuck you, Milo. We go down together.
We
Everybody-
ride together with them.
TPK.
I don't think I can make it there. I don't want the TPK, everybody. Car isn't here. Siri has to make it out. Siri's the only one who has to make it out. The rest of us can die. That's what I'm saying to myself, muttering. I have a feeling that Siri's spirit is not in her body currently. But I can't make it to him. So I will move out of the way of the entrance to the cave. And I will say to him, no, what will I say? I will say to him, a frog in the well knows nothing of the sea. And I will down the healing potion.
Okay. That was Olena. So we're back at the top of the next round?
Yep.
The closest it has direct eyesight to Milo almost. He is gonna so Olena's kind of in the way.
I'm behind a pillar, aren't I?
Yeah. He needs to get by Olena to get into the room. So he is going to actually move 5 feet closer to Olena. And then shoot 2 arrows at her arm. It's an 8 and an 8. I guess he misses.
Probably too close. It's probably a disadvantage anyway.
Yeah. Out of frustration, he's going to use his bonus action to sling a 3rd arrow at you, Olena.
Okay.
And that is a 20. That's going to hit. That's going to do
Yeah,
12
okay.
points of piercing damage. Half because you're a barbarian rage. So that's 6 points of piercing damage.
It hit last time, that is true. Okay.
That is the end of its turn. And Olena, you can definitely notice that his eyes are glowering towards wherever Milo is. So he's upset. Yobi, you're up next.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak attack the hell out of him. 21 to hit.
That hits. 21 hits.
Yeah, and then I have a 10 and a 9. Another 19.
19 points of damage.
Yep.
So you fly this arrow, and it actually gets him very close to his to the bone in his shoulder, and he kind of releases his bow momentarily as he gets hit to kind of sop up the blood that's dripping, and he's now looking in your general direction. But he can't quite see you, Yobi. Yeah, you're still well hidden.
Yes, sir.
Did Ash's weapon get an opportunity attack for it moving or no?
See, I don't think spiritual weapons get an opportunity.
I don't think they do. I think that's correct.
Just trying to get all the damage I can on this guy.
Yeah. Yobi, do you have a bonus action you want to use?
Nope. Because I'm
Okay.
all good.
Then in that case, Ash, you get to go next.
Okay, Ash is just gonna be screaming, "Everybody get out! He's so powerful! I'm scared! No! We gotta leave!" And there's so many people who are not doing too well. I'm gonna be like, Milo, does that amulet give you any powers? If so, can you like teleport us out of here or something? That would be real nice. I have to just save my spell slots for healing, so I'm gonna shoot at him with my
Okay.
bow. That's my
Your bow?
action.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 10 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna fly right past and land in the pool of red liquid behind him.
I can't even
Miss.
hit anyone, guys. We gotta go. My bonus action, spiritual weapon is gonna try to attack though.
Spiritual weapon?
That's gonna
Okay.
be. Oh, that's an 8. That also does not hit.
The 8 is also gonna miss. He kind of just flicks it away with his elbow.
Okay, that will be my turn.
Bartholomew the Bat is going crazy. It's shouting at you, Milo. Kill it! Kill it!
We're trying.
You're very useful, Bart.
Theory, it's your turn to act.
Siri is going to try and cast blindness on
Okay. So
him.
blindness?
So he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That is an 11.
He fails.
Fails.
So,
What
I
happens?
blind him.
So he has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yes.
Does he get another chance to save?
At the end of his turns, he can make a Constitution saving throw.
It's funny though, because you're blinding a guy who's wearing sunglasses inside a cave.
All right. Do you have another action?
That was a spell, so I can't bonus action spell.
Okay.
No, that is it.
Okay. Next to act is Milo.
She will go over here, though. She's
Okay.
gonna move over here.
Milo the halfling.
Eyesight still of him over here. And then for the action, I don't know if I should try and chuck this necklace and try and get it out of here, or if I should just keep it on and try and wail on this guy. So I'm just gonna keep it on.
Okay.
And just keep banging my shield and say, "Quit shooting at my buddies! I'm the one you want." And just keep and ready my attack for if he comes around this corner and tries to attack me.
Okay. Elena, your next act. Ooh, she's getting closer.
Attack him.
Okay.
Get advantage, right? Because he's blind.
No, he gets disadvantage on attacks.
Oh, okay.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
14 points of damage.
14 points of
his
damage. With
speed is
what weapon? Your
decreased.
great axe?
Yes. D12 plus 4 plus 2.
Is
It was 8 plus 4 plus 2.
8 plus 4 plus 2 is 14.
14. Yeah, okay.
It's a magical
14.
weapon. So
Yes.
that does a lot of damage.
And his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
And his speed is reduced by 10 feet. Oh.
And bonus
Elena.
action. Yeah.
Elena, he looks really hurt now, actually. And it looks like he's starting to weaken, and his breath is getting, he's panting, and his breath is getting a little bit longer, but he's still
Okay.
continuing to stare in Milo's direction.
They can't see Milo.
Yeah, right now he cannot. So he's kind of just looking into the room, like, where is this little halfling?
Okay. And then he, for a bonus action, he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
19.
Nah, he makes it, but he gets half damage.
No.
1 point of lightning
1
damage.
point of lightning damage. All right, it is now the Guardian's turn. He's going to cast a teleport spell and blink all the way to stand behind Milo, and he's going to punch you in the face, Milo.
Do I get to whack him first?
Oh, yes, you do.
17 altogether.
That hits.
Okay, I'm gonna smite him too.
Okay.
And if he's a
Let's go.
demon, I get to do a couple, right?
That yes, you do. And he is a demon.
Let me double check that. All right, so
Also, the amulet gives you any additional strength, or it just
So-
makes you feel like yours.
You don't know that yet.
altogether I do 1d8 for my regular attack, and then 3d8 for the smite, right? Because he's a okay.
Come on, roll high.
One
So
kid,
5
kid.
plus 4, so
Do you
9,
need to do this now?
Okay.
and then 7, so 9 plus 7 is 16. 8, so
24,
and then
Okay.
1, so
25.
Milo, with every strike of your weapon, you notice that he's getting weaker and weaker, and he actually bent down and like he took a knee to the ground as you were striking him. But he stands up and recovers, and he's got his bow cocked.
he's in a bow.
No, actually, are you done with your readied action?
Yeah, that's all I could do.
So now he's gonna set aside his bow and punch you in the face with one set of his with his one set of arms on the right. It's a nat 20, so it's gonna do
At
critical damage.
disadvantage.
That's disadvantage.
Oh, with disadvantage.
Oh gosh.
That's 20 again.
No way. All right.
I gotta roll this, Milo.
I
I'm
swear
really
to
sorry. Really sorry.
You better be careful of that.
16 points of slashing damage with his claws. 16.
All right.
He has a second attack, which is used to use his other set of arms. He's gonna punch you in the face with his other arms. Also at disadvantage.
So it's 28 minus 16 is 12.
With his second set of arms, he swings at you, Milo, but you duck quickly enough that he does not connect, and that's the end of his turn. But you are dripping in wounds, just the same as he is. Yobi, it's now your turn to act.
Can I get in range to sneak attack him? If I move around here, can I shoot him?
Mm-hmm.
From there, you can. You have a direct line, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. So
Sneak
I'm
him.
gonna sneak attack him.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the bardic. So I have a 14 plus. What do I roll?
A 6.
6.
Plus 6. D6, I mean.
14 plus 4, so 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
That's gonna be wrong.
And are you using your regular arrows or your magical arrows?
No, magical. Ooh,
Magical, okay.
5 plus 1 because it's magical, 6 plus 12 from the sneak attack, so 18.
18. Yobi, it looks like from how you've managed to strike him with arrows into his arms, that he momentarily loses his grip of his bow, and he has to catch himself before he's able to reline his arms with his bow. So you have hurt him for quite a lot with that strike.
Okay, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna try behind this.
Okay. Next to act, I think, is Ash.
I'm going to go here. I'm going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level. I'm going to use Meta Magic so it can have 2 targets, both Yobi and Milo.
That's
So-
great.
Yeah, I love Meta
Awesome.
Magic. It's very fun. Let me just make sure I'm getting.
Milo really needs it, I think.
Yeah, he does. Healing Word is why is it just a D4? Okay, so let me do the math. That's 5
5.
plus sorry, plus I think plus 3. That's 8 healing.
Okay.
8 healing.
Healing.
8 healing to Yobi, 8 healing to Milo.
Yep. And with my bonus action, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon 20 feet. So it'll be right here.
Mhm.
And that is all I can do. Wait,
Okay.
I'm gonna actually do one thing. I'm gonna like move. I'm gonna finish my movement. I'm gonna just go here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
The bat is freaking out because this creature is now in the room and it's flapping around saying to Milo, kill it, kill it.
And just say to the bat, bite it, Bart. Help me.
He flies 10 feet closer and you can see he's getting really scared and he flies 10 feet back. So he's
Sorry,
now
bud.
back in the
That
wall.
was- Good try.
Siri, you're next to act.
Oh, shit balls. Okay.
Siri is very far away right now.
Siri will move a little bit closer. And that's the wrong character sheet. That's the right character sheet. And now she is measuring. Great. She's also going to cast Healing Word. But just at 1st level. Sorry. Can't do anything.
It's okay, thank you.
It actually wasn't great, so don't thank me. 5 points to healing.
Hey, I'm almost topped off again. Here you go.
Okay. You have a bonus action, Siri?
That is a bonus action.
Oh, you did. That was healing. Okay.
Yeah. Nope. That's it.
Hurt its feelings.
That's a spell, unfortunately, but yes.
Oh, it's not a cantrip? I thought it was. Okay.
Oh, it is a cantrip. Wait, you're right. Vicious Mockery. You look stupid wearing your sunglasses inside like you're some sort of mob member.
He got a 7 for wisdom save.
Oh, hell yeah. 3 points of psychic damage, and he'll have disadvantage on the next attack roll, plus
he already has disadvantage.
Yeah, so it doesn't stack. But
Double
yes, he gets
disadvantage.
Yeah.
But just
Alright.
in case.
Milo, this many-armed dude with sunglasses is right next to you. What do you do?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, it is. You have Shiri.
Milo,
Milo, it looks like he's almost dead, too.
I'm gonna smack him again.
Okay.
Altogether 19 for my hit.
That's going to hit.
Come on, dice. That's 6. Plus 4, 10.
And what weapon were you using?
My +1 longsword.
Milo, you struck this creature such that the wounds on him continue to bleed, like they haven't stopped bleeding as prior wounds have done. So it looks like these are very critical, lethal hits that you're striking on his body at this point.
That's all I can do. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's all I can do. I'm just gonna ready for his flurry of blows that are soon to head my way.
Elena, you are next act. See, this creature is almost dead. What would you like to do?
Shit.
Chuck a spear at him.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you're too far to punch him. I think you have to.
Don't worry. I will go. Okay. I stand right here. I throw my hand axe at him.
Okay.
It's not the +1 hand axe.
Okay.
Really wasn't great. 12 to hit.
It's gonna miss. It clatters on the ground as it totally passes by him. It hits
Luckily,
one of the columns.
Hand axe is a simple one-handed weapon, so then I throw my javelin at him.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I missed. 8.
The javelin also hits the column behind him, and it too clatters to the ground, making a pile of weapons that didn't hit the creature.
My aim is shit!
Nice try!
Thank you!
It screams at you in a version of common that you understand, Elena. Don't get upset, girl. That's just how it goes.
I'm not upset.
It's the top of the next round. It's his turn to act, and he's going to use both of his right set of fists to punch Milo in the face with disadvantage. That's a 8. That's gonna miss. He has one more. Oh no, one more. He has no more teleports. He's gonna. He can't use his bonus action because it's melee. You know what he's gonna do? Actually, he's gonna back up. So Milo, you're gonna get an opportunity attack, but the only way he can use his bonus action is if he backs up. So,
Okay.
Are you taking the opportunity attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna swing away.
Okay.
14? Does that hit?
14 misses. He's gonna back up 30 feet and sling an arrow at you. At disadvantage, yes, I know. That's a nat 1. The arrow hits the wall behind you and it kind of ricochets around in the corridor. That's the end of his turn. Yobi, what do you do?
Come on, Yobi.
I move here for the direct shot. Am I
You
still
have a direct
hidden?
shot. Yes.
Am I still hidden though?
Yeah.
You can't
You're
even
behind
see,
me.
so I would say so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do a little jump shot.
Sneak
Get it over.
I
attack.
duck out of the way.
Sneak attack.
Please don't hit me.
Ooh, nat 20.
Oh!
Hey, tell us how much damage.
And I have a 14 plus
28.
6, 20.
So
Yobi,
it's
tell us
20.
how you kill this creature.
Oh, I shoot the bow directly in his forehead so his sunglasses just shatter and he just blows on.
The creature buckles over. He drops his bow. He buckles over and falls to the ground as all of you, especially Milo, feels like an evil presence has been lifted from the cave. A quiet subdues all of you as you come together, inspecting your wounds, as you realize none of you have died in this ferocious battle.
Oh God!
Improvement.
I shout. There's more than one guardian. Be on alert.
Yep.
Can we
Yeah.
just run and leave or something?
Yeah,
we
I think we should go.
Yeah, just
Okay.
run. Just-
Yeah, I'm just gonna book it.
But I want to look at his body.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I search
loot his body real quick first, though.
I'll tell you what you find on his body next time.
Oh, we have to wait. Oh.
But before we go, I'd like to grant everybody 2,000 experience points
Wow.
for these back-to-back battles.
That's
Level
sexy.
5, everyone.
Wow.
2,000.
Awesome.
2,000
Oh.
experience points. Yeah, this
Congrats,
was a
everyone.
huge
We're
boss.
rich.
That was insane. That was a crazy fight. I was ready to sacrifice myself for you
Yeah,
all.
and
by the way.
we
Milo-
weren't going to let it happen.
No.
No, fool me
No.
once.
No. Not allowed.
Oh my god, I get a second attack.
Oh, this is a
That's
game.
gonna come in
I'm
handy.
cry.
Ooh.
I can
Oh
also
my God.
miss step
Yeah.
at level 5.
So
So
level up for next time. Feel free to ask questions in the Discord. We'll let Siri know that Siri survived.
shockingly, we all did. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe we'll also discover what's going on with this amulet.
Well, safe travels, man.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
have a good time.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah,
It's so busy, but it's gonna be fun.
yeah, we'll be at it.
And
That's
and
gonna
then
be-
proper vacation after the class is over. So I'm looking.
Good, good. Yeah, take some personal time there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do all work.
Thank you.
Well done today. I hope you had fun with this one.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah, it was. It was
Seriously.
fun.
Also, let me give you a clue. I don't know if any of you figured out there was another riddle going on today. I'm just going to tell you what it is because it's non-consequential. Look up the lyrics to Drop It Like It's Hot and see what you come up with.
God damn
When
it,
the
Matt.
pig-
If I just dropped it, would we have avoided this whole boss battle?
Check out the lyrics.
Oh
When
my
the
God.
fish in the crib, you drop it like it's hot. Drop
When
it
the
like-
pigs try to get at you.
Drop it. Oh man, come on. Yeah, we should have dropped the amulet, right?
Yeah, but we killed him, so we're better than that.
We're
Yeah.
better than that. We got a bunch of experience points anyway. We had a good time.
Yeah,
Mostly.
that's what counts. And nobody died. I'm very proud of all of
Nobody
you.
died.
I'm very happy.
No, those heals were awesome. Thank you so
The
much.
heals came in handy. Whoever
Yeah.
clashed the blindness, that was key to winning. I
That
think.
was key.
Yeah.
If you didn't do that, he would have continued to get all those attacks.
The
Thank you,
back-to-back nat
Car,
20s
for setting-
scared the crap out of me. I thought I was a goner with those back-to-back ones.
I thought so too.
Yeah, it's like, oh boy, 2 times in a row I died 2 weeks
The
ago.
other,
I
Come
swear.
on.
there were
No.
several smart
No.
things that the party did. Another one was the fact that you didn't all stand in the same direction, so there was no way for him to pummel all of you at the same time. Because
Yeah.
some of you were going one way, some of you were staying in the room, so there was no way for him to do like a blanket attack.
We've only known each other for a week, but we work so well together as the team.
Yeah, look at us go. Honestly. I'm
I
impressed.
feel like it's been at least, 4 or 5 months now, so.
That's wild. It is mad.
What?
Good
Yeah.
work,
What?
y'all.
Started what in January?
Your first D&D games for 2 of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aw.
Victor and Patrick.
The improvement? Astounding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Time
Right.
to play, have fun.
I was your guys' first death too. Like no one's ever died in the D&D session. I'm glad.
People
Uh,
have died in the sessions for me before.
Oh, okay.
They've, like,
I
come
thought
back.
that
I
was
don't
the
think
first-
I've had anyone die on me before, so congrats.
Yeah, well.
Don't
first
do it
time for
again.
everything. I'll
You
try
dare.
not. I was ready to sacrifice myself so you could all run away. I thought that's what was going to happen. So
I'm very excited to
can't do
see
this
what
anymore.
new spells and abilities you decide to pick up.
I have
So-
50 feet of movement now. No, 40. I have 40
Ooh,
feet of
geez,
movement.
Yeah.
fast. I don't
Extra
think I have any
attacks,
extra movement.
level 5
I'm
for
gonna
a lot of you is really
Kill
big.
everything I see. Okay, sorry.
And I also want to shout out Tammy solving the puzzle. I did
Thank
want to give you that
you.
extra bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That
You
was
awesome.
were
I had no
on
idea.
the
what
right
was
track the whole time.
Oh yeah, I played a lot of Nancy Drew growing up. I'm good.
Yeah.
I like.
It reminds-
Thank you. It's true.
It
She's
reminded me
canon.
of the,
She is my role model.
the Elder Scroll thing from Skyrim where you have to like hit the button a bunch to get the Elder Scroll to fall down. And I never knew how to do that. So I was just like hitting buttons randomly trying to get
I would
them.
just Google it. That's what I
Yeah.
do for whenever I play video games. I just Google the answer.
It's like, oh, can't figure it out. Yeah,
Take care, everybody.
yeah safe travels
Okay.
again and
Thank you.
talk to you all soon.
Talk to you
Yeah.
soon.
Bye.
Check out the
Bye.
Discord.
Bye guys.
Yeah.